Hello, hello, hello. This is your boy Iron Boxing coming through with this my 63rd live. Okay, we're going to talk about this thing called boxing, this thing called the UFC, and this thing called pro wrestling as well. One of the three, two of the three, three out of three, whatever the case may be. We are ready because we have a lot going on this Saturday. First and foremost, God bless every single one of you. I hope you're all having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be. I hope you're all having a great rest of the week as well. Thomas Hill in the house. God bless. That's my guy right there. Great to see you, brother. I'm gonna watch Cass later on the playback. I know he was talking about he had a very good topic. Always a good topic, but yeah, had a great topic today about like gyms and venues and everything. Very interesting. I appreciate you, T Hill. You already know, and needless to say, you're more than welcome to pull up on the panel anytime. Um, Let me just do the Lord's Prayer and let me know if you're not hopping the panel. I'll open it right. I was going to open it in like 10, 15, 20 minutes, but if you want to hop in right now, let me know. I'll do that for you. All right, let us start as we always do with the Lord's Prayer in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank God for everything. Tell somebody that you love them today, fellas. Trust me on that. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So appreciate that, brother, for sure. Amen, sir. Um, okay, so Justin Gaethje, man, he put it on Dana, Mr. Baldy himself. Let me share the screen for Mr. Luke Thomas. Technique, how you doing, sir? Great to see you. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna open up in the panel shortly in case everybody wants to hop in and say their piece. Talk a little bit about the UFC right now, but trust and believe we're talking boxing today. Yes, sir. Oscar De La Hoya was saying some stuff about the lawsuit and wherever the case may be. I don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only. All credit goes to Luke Thomas. Technique. Yes, sir. We got some royalty in the building today with T Hill Technique. I am so blessed. Let me go ahead and share screen. Okay, share screen. Ta-da-dum, 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 ta-da-dum. Share screen. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, take a listen to this, fellas. This is very important.
Let's play Justin's comments and then see if we can't understand the situation, or at a bare minimum, his perspective maybe a little bit better.
Oh man, to have 14 bonuses and not equal up to $1 million.
You heard what he said?
It's not right. It's not right. It should be a lot more than that. And I should have had opportunities to do smarter things with my money, but I don't.
I want to say something right up front. It's not a very complicated calculus for me. My personal belief is the guys like this, actually on the screen, the guys like this who you see here, they should be the ones who make the most money.
Fact.
They're the ones that are sacrificing the most. They
Fact.
are, in fact, the product.
Fact.
There can be more equitable splits than what we've had in other different kinds of economic arrangements in fights.
14 bonuses, ladies and gentlemen. You see this right? What the hell is wrong with this?
Sports.
Can I just take this off? The title here, 14. That's 1-4, fellas. That's got to be a record. Nobody has more than that. No way. 14 bonuses, bro. That means you left your soul in that octagon, bro, and then some, and not equal to a. Get the fuck out of here.
But to me, these guys, the ones who do this, they should make the majority of the money. And Justin has gone after me before on social media for views I've expressed that he didn't like. And I can still look the other way on that and just say, He's 1,000,000,000% right here. He's 1,000,000,000% right. How could through fighting? Should it be the guys getting the brain damage or the guys in the suits who get none of it?
This guy's been banned by the UFC, by the way. You can see why, right? I mean, he got his credentials removed. He can go into a post-fight press conference ever unless they revoke that shit, and that ain't happening.
And I haven't. And to this day, everyone's, I hear Daniel Cormier.
Listen to him speak, bro. This guy's gonna end up badly, bro. God, I hope I'm wrong, but just listen to him talk.
Saying that everybody's gonna get paid more on this card. I'm not getting $1 more than I would have if this deal did not happen.
Say that again.
And I haven't. And to this day, everyone's, I hear Daniel Cormier saying that everybody's going to get paid more on this card. I'm not getting $1 more than I would have if this deal did not happen.
More on
Jesus Christ.
this in a minute.
I'm happy to have achieved what I have achieved. The best thing I did is probably invest in a commercial property. I purchased a house in Arizona that's like a mile away from my parents. My sister is renting that from me now. But really just being able to help my family, help my parents, help my brothers and sisters, give them Christmas gifts that I never would have been able to give them, take them on vacations that I would have never been able to. That's the smartest thing I did, because you can never get that time back with your family. So it's huge for me.
Now, for clarification's sake, Daniel Cormier, who is referenced here by Justin Gaethje, went on the Weighing In podcast with Josh Thompson. I was on recently myself as well. And here is what he said. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Quote,
I don't know. Whatever. Oh, man. I'm telling you. It's not looking good for Baldy over there. Okay, what else we got? We got De La Hoya update. I'm going to show you that one. Let's see. Maybe I should do a survey. Well, let's see. Let's see what this idiot has to say. Let's see. Shorts. Here it is. Here we go. Share screen. Audio, everything. Okay, hit the likes, people. Okay, let me know if you want to hop in the panel. Maybe you don't have that much time, whatever the case may be. I'll put the link just for you. Okay, Technique, to heal, whoever. I might, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, let's see.
Number one job. Well, my number one job is to make fights, and I always try and get the most money for my fighters, and that's what a promoter does. And me as a fighter who understands the game, I understand that Virgil Ortiz deserves the bigger half of the pie, because of the resume, just because of who Virgil has fought and how he's performed. And so it's 60-40 was a little ambitious, but it's what a promoter should do, is get the most money for your fight.
A little ambitious. Hold on a second. I just got to hear that one again.
He deserves the bigger half of the pie.
Shut up.
Because of the resume, just because of, who Virgil has fought and how he's performed. And so, it's, 60-40 was a little ambitious, but
who he fought and who he performed. Look at his fucking face as he says. He can't help himself, can he? Who he's fought and how he's performed. If you're talking about Erickson Lubin and Thomas Dulorme, sure. If we're talking about Sergey Boachuk and Israel Madrimov, not so much, but whatever.
It's what a promoter should do, is get the most money for your fighter.
And how do negotiations get complicated now that it looks like Virgil has gone the route he has and wants to terminate his current contract with Golden Boy Promotions? How does that complicate, if anything? Because the fans are confused. You're saying you're still working on the fight. He wants to leave Golden Boy. How are things complicated?
Well, look, we have an ironclad deal with Virgil Ortiz. And, obviously, look, I've never had anything wrong with Virgil. I even just 2 months ago, I believe he was praising Golden Boy and how great of a job I've done for him and all that. So I don't feel it's Virgil Ortiz. I think Virgil Ortiz is a hell of a human being. His father's amazing, the way he trains him, and they're a dynamic duo. And so I've never had any beef with him. I'm looking forward to working together, getting the biggest fights, the most money possible, and moving forward. And so, we feel that that Virgil Ortiz can be and will be a multi weight champion, and he will go in there and destroy anybody who is in front of him. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Well, my
Shut up. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Conor Ben, to be honest with you. Who? Oh, okay. Threatens. Yeah, sure. Violates. All right, let's see some of this shit. What the fuck is this shit? Is that even a human being? Who cares what Malik Scott says? Okay, let's see what Mario Barrios says.
Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. That they said that that he's focused. That this is that we're gonna get a Ryan that's 100%, and that makes me happy to hear. So when I will.
Hopefully the Figueroas aren't there. Just saying.
His ass on the 21st. There ain't gonna be no excuses. But yeah, like I said, y'all know what I get. I mean, y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. I always, go out there and.
Amy said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways,
he got it to work.
You're gonna get it.
He never. Okay.
For the boxing fans, are gonna get a great fight, and this ain't the fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
I'm not too excited, but I am kind of excited. I cannot lie. Let me watch this thing again. I'm gonna get to the comments now.
Y'all know what I bring every time I step in there. That they said that that he's focused. That this is that we're gonna get a Ryan that's 100%, and that makes me happy to hear. So when I whoop his ass on the 21st, there ain't gonna be no excuses. But yeah, like I said, y'all know what I get. I mean, y'all know what y'all get when I step in the ring. I don't quit on my knee. I always, go out there and.
Amy said the same thing, literally line for line.
Anyways.
Well, Haney didn't quit, you idiot. But whatever.
He got it to work.
You're gonna get it. Like, for the boxing fans, are gonna get a great fight, and this ain't the fight that you guys want to miss. Thank you.
Whatever. I don't like either one of them. Can it be a double knockout? Maybe. Could it be a double knockout? Is that out of the picture? Just asking. I want to see what Joe Goosen and Ryan had to say to each other, because how many E's am I going to put in here? Is it 2 O's? God damn. Ryan Garcia, Joe. There it is. Breaks up. Oh, fuck. Let's see.
Great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not.
You broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done.
Again?
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Now, how did I do that?
You just broke my heart. Just move on.
All right. Well, I thought.
Bro, you start. This is the thing that I hate about these kids today. They start shit and then they tell you move on, as if they control the show. Like, hold on a second. You said some shit to me. You don't get to tell me how I react. Okay, you get to sit there and take it in the chin if you can. And obviously, we all know the answer to that. I hate it when these kids today do this. Anybody? Like, seriously.
I thought I was being.
No, you were being sweet.
I thought I was being courteous and generous, and that's what I'm trying to be here. And I hope you don't take offense to it.
It's cool.
Because I don't ever want to offend fighters. I love what I
I'm
do.
offended.
Uh-huh.
Too late. I'm offended.
You what?
I'm offended already. I'm
Okay.
hurt.
All right, good.
I'm
I'm
offended,
glad.
hurt, all that.
All right. Okay. Well, look, I mean, I'm still not following it exactly, but all
It's
I can
very
do,
simple.
all I can do is try to be gracious to you. Okay.
I get it.
And,
Get it.
And you know, I
No, you don't get it.
got to support my guy, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm here 120% for Mario Barrios. You know, it's business.
Exactly, bro. It's business. What do you want him to do? Go and sit on his ass and drink beer all day and sit on his ass and watch TV all day? Or he got to make a living too, bro. What the fuck is wrong with these kids today? Like what? I gotta relax. You take a chill pill.
It's always business.
No, it's not always business.
What about the
There-
love?
but-
There's no love.
But it's not always business. There's a lot of personal stuff that goes down behind the scenes that nobody knows about. I get that.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day,
All the long car rides.
Don't talk over him. You.
At the end of the day, I gotta work, don't
They're
I?
gone.
Yeah. Okay.
They never happen.
All
That's
right.
insane.
Okay. Exactly. All right. Great fight. I know.
To work, bro. He told you that, but you were too busy talking over him because you're in your feelings like a pussy. Joe, there it is. I don't know. Should I? Throwing it. Fuck you.
Great fight.
Okay, what do we got? Not surprised if Teofimo Shakur goes off on Haney for saying he's back on PD. Let's see the face off, whatever.
Tuso. 12-round schedule for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. It is the World Title Challenger. King Ryan Garcia versus the defending world champion, Mario El Azteca Barrios.
Oh shit.
It's all right. And the news. It's all right. And the news. And it all takes place at the T-Mobile Arena in Los.
Mario's bigger than Ryan. Way bigger if you ask me. See those arms. Yeah, he's longer, I think.
Vegas.
More or less even on the reach, I would guess, because look, the shoulders. He's, Mario's shoulders go up to like the beginning of Ryan's neck. So obviously, that doesn't mean that Ryan's reach is longer, because obviously look at the shoulders, right? But I don't know if they're standing right next to each other. Maybe Barrios got basketball shoes on and Ryan got slippers. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see the tail of the tape or whatever it is. Batalla. Screws. There it is. Is Cruz that much bigger than Muratalla, or am I? Well, again, we don't see their feet or anything. I like it. I like it. What is this? Oh, press conference. Okay. Well, nevertheless, Oscar, El Carnal. Man, we got some royalty. I'm so blessed today. How we doing? How are we doing? El Carnal, Oscar Perez. God bless you. Oster, my guy. God bless you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. 20 minutes in, and I haven't even gotten to the news yet. Oh, boy. Interesting. I've got so much to get into. Golly. UFC 322 pre-fight. Oh, 10 minutes ago. Okay, let's see what they had to say. Gaethje versus Patty. Okay, let's see what they had to say. Footnote. Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's show some face off or whatever here, and then anybody let me know, and we can get into whatever you want to get into. Something on your mind, put it on the chat. If anybody hasn't given me their prediction for Moratalla versus Cruz, now is the time. I know it's 50-50, it's a pick and fight, but just throw yourself out there. I got Cruz by split decision. Just throw yourself out there. Say something, you know. Again, I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only, and all that mumbo jumbo. All these are shorts anyway. I don't know how Arman Sarukian is not in the picture here. Well, actually, I know, but it's kind of fucked up. Let's see.
Well, Justin, we just had Paddy Pimblett in here, and he said that he's going to give you a beat down the likes of which you've never received, and that you're going to be physically not the same after this fight.
Yeah, certainly take nothing from those comments. It's 25 minutes in time. Right now, what he's saying right now does not matter. All that tells me is hopefully he's going to be overconfident. And the last thing you can do in this sport is have false confidence. He'd be crazy to think that and not know that I'm one of the most dangerous guys he's ever fought.
Paddy has said from day one of coming into the UFC.
Oster, you're looking to get back into the UFC. This is a good time to start, man. Take a watch to this UFC. I know that Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison was pulled out. God damn it, I'm pissed. Trust me, I'm pissed. But this is a great main event, bro. Not for nothing. Okay, you'll enjoy this. And some good fights too. Let's see. UFC 324. Oster, are you still there? Let me know, because this is a great fight right here. I don't like this guy at all, Sugar Sean O'Malley, but he's a former champion, you know. And Song Yadong is one of the most highly prospects out of South Korea, you know. This guy I always love, the Black Beast, Derek Lewis, an absolute stud. This guy I haven't seen, but he's very highly touted. Heavyweight from Brazil, Waldo Cortes Acosta. Rose Namajunas is one of my favorite MMA female fighters ever. Arnold Allen, another highly touted prospect. Alexa, well, this one was canceled, okay? So good card. So good time to start, not for nothing, yeah? Okay, awesome, yeah. I'm telling you, this is a good time to start, bro, Saturday. I know we got Moratalla and Cruz. It's going to be a tough ass, obviously. I'm going to call that one, but if I can find that link for the UFC, best believe I will. Oh, he wasn't done.
Scousers can't get knocked out. How much are you looking forward to proving that wrong?
Yeah, you don't have to be a doctor to know that if you have a brain, you can get shut off if I just shake it. And so I'll show him, if I can shake his head and make his brain touch his skull, he's going to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Justin, we just had Paddy Pimblett.
God, I hope that happens. Oh, even though I might be shooting myself in the foot because I'm dying to see Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. But God knows what's going to happen with Topuria, so God damn it. But Arman Sarukian's been racing holy hell. Let's see what this guy has to say first and foremost. What is this?
I think Paddy's going to beat Justin Gaethje.
Easy.
Wow, really easy?
Yeah, easy.
That's a crazy thing to say
Dang.
because Justin Gaethje's a fucking animal.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to grapple, and Paddy knows
But he's a Division I wrestler. He knows how to grapple. You don't think he knows how to grapple? He just chooses not to.
Did you ever saw him submitting someone?
I don't believe he's ever submitted someone, but I think that's because he likes to just crush people.
If you have the ability to submit someone as soon as you can, you would do it.
I think Paddy's going to beat Justin.
Okay, interesting. Topuria. You're still my guy, though. You're still my guy. Let's see what DP has to say.
I'm leaning towards Justin.
You're one of the few that I've heard say that. Can you tell us why?
I just think he's been in those 25-minute fights. He's been in dog fights before. I think Patty's going to have a tough time stopping him on the feet, and I don't think Patty's going to be able to get him down. So he's going to have to fight with him. Unless Patty can stay super disciplined for 25 minutes, stay at distance, pick his shots. Justin's just a bigger puncher, and he'll put himself in harm's way to land one of those shots. And it's tough to stay away from it for 25 minutes.
Do you think that the UFC wants Patty to win?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want him to win because I want to see him versus Topuria. That's one of the. Oh, okay. That's one of the real rivalries we got today. Okay. Real rivalry. The likes we haven't seen since probably Adesanya versus Pereira. Let's see what Triple C has to say.
Patty is f***ing big, bro, at 155 pounds. That dude is huge, bro. Patty Pim's going to go in for a takedown, so I hope that Justin really worked on him getting off from bottom.
I think Justin has to do what Justin does. He calculated, go in the way you fought Tony Ferguson. When Justin puts hands on guys, they feel it. When he puts feet on guys, they feel it.
This is a tough matchup for Justin. Patty Pimblett, dude, I tell you what, man, as much as I used to talk about him, he's a lot better than what I thought.
I think Patty is a updated version of Darren Till. Patty's going to start to grow in the fight. If Justin does not step on him immediately and let him know, I am as advertised. I am the guy that you're a fan of. Justin, I know, understands what's at stake here. Would that make him the first two-time interim champion in UFC history?
That might.
I think that might.
Sure that Patty.
Damn, that's cold. Yeah, Darren Till got to be top 3 wasted talent in UFC history, bro. For real. Okay, shall we get into the news? Let's get into the boxing news. Ryan Garcia and Joe Goossen trade words at press conference. King Callum, Sufa won. Oh, I haven't seen that press conference. I have to see it. The Sufa boxing one press conference. I'll just see it and listen, whatever. Yeah, who cares? Israel Madrimov overcomes self-doubt, multiple surgeries to make another run at 54. Okay, best of luck. I do like Madrimov still. I think he can make some noise. Jose Rayo Valenzuela versus Diego Torres headline Sufa Boxing 2 on February 1. What? They got Rayo Valenzuela, people. Look at this. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, I forgot to. I'll take care of this right now. 1 second. Okay, let me download a couple of things here. Just a moment, please. And this one as well. Okay. So, where were we? Let's take a look at this. Jose Valenzuela versus Diego Torres, headline Sufa Boxing 2 on February 1st. Sufa Boxing second installments begin to take shape. Former 140-pound WBA title holder Jose Rayo Valenzuela will take on Diego Torres in a 10-round lightweight bout on February 1st at Meta Apex in Las Vegas on Paramount Plus. Sufa Boxing announced on Wednesday, Valenzuela, 14-3 with 9 KOs, is looking to get his career back on track after dropping his title during a one-sided unanimous decision defeat against Gary Antoine Russell in March. Rayo Valenzuela, a 26-year-old southpaw from Mexico, has had an uneven ride in recent years, going 2-3 over his last 5 fights, dating back to 2022. Yeah, that's probably when he starched Chris Colbert. Valenzuela suffered the first loss of his pro career by a third-round knockout against Edwin De Los Santos in September 2022. That was a hell of a fight, by the way. In the following fight in December 2022, Valenzuela dropped the controversial unanimous decision against Chris Colbert. But he avenged the loss in December 2023 by knocking out Colbert inside 6 one-sided rounds. Valenzuela leveraged the win towards a title shot against Isaac Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, in August 2024 and seized the opportunity by outboxing Pitbull to a split decision win to become a belt holder. However, Valenzuela failed to defend the title against Russell. Okay. Yeah, and people was bitching about it after the fight. You got your ass whooped, homie. Get over it. And he did. He won against Fierro, draw against Roach, and he beat Salcido, obviously. Um, Tyson Fury believes Derek Chisora can stop Deontay Wilder. I hope that doesn't happen. Um, Dana White wants Terence Crawford to fight again after masterpiece against Canelo. See how that goes. What's next for Martin Bacoli? Ben Shalom plots his return. The year 2025 was not a good one for Martin Bacoli's reputation as the heavyweight division's boogeyman. No, he wasn't. That's true. Having crushed the highly touted Jared Anderson inside 5 brutal rounds at BMO Stadium, Los Angeles in August 2024, the stage was set for him to make a splash last year. However, he was knocked out by Joe Parker in the second round of the February encounter after replacing Daniel Dubois literally at the last minute. Then 3 months later, and severely out of shape, Bacoli labored a 10-round draw in his All-African Derby against Efe Ajagba. He has not boxed since, and that was when 3 months later, and when was the February? So that was back in May. Gotta get back in there, homie. As high as I was on you, you're giving me reasons to doubt. He has not boxed since that night at A&B Arena Ria, but frustrated promoter Ben Shalom is now plotting the Congo natives route back into the ring. Quote, "We're still working with Martin Bacoli," said the boxer founder. He's got him and trainer Billy Nelson there, and they will decide on what's next for him. Quote, "But it has been frustrating for us. There was Parker and Efe Ajagba. Then we were offered Philip Hergovich in August and had the opportunity to fight Moses Itauma. Martin will fight anyone, but the people around him have to accept the fights as well." Quote, "It's frustrating because I do believe he has the talent to be the best heavyweight in the world, but has he prepared in the best way he could for his last couple of fights? No, that's true. No. But hopefully we will have news from him soon." I wouldn't. This is a bad time to fight Moses Itauma, bro. I wouldn't fight Moses Itauma right now. Philip Hergovich signed me up, and that's pretty even fight, by the way. Okay, not for nothing. So we will see. What else? Oh, Sander versus Abbas streaming channel announced. What is it? The 154 unification between Sander Sayas and Abbas Barraou finally has a streaming home. Top Rank announced in a press release that the Sayas vs. Barraou card at January 31st at Coliseo Puerto Rico in San Juan, Puerto Rico will be streamed on the Top Rank Classics Fast channel in the FAST channel in the US. Top Rank Classics is available on the Roku channel, Tubi, or Vizio. I got a Vizio. Or a smart TV. I gotta look that shit up. Anybody can teach me how to. I don't know. I'm pretty illiterate when it comes to this type of things. But Dana White wants Terence Crawford to fight again after masterpiece against Canelo. Let's read a little bit about this. Let's see. There we go. So to my new channel. No. Okay, you got 2 of them, Monster. Okay, sure. Let me click that link. I'm subscribed to at least one of them, but let me check the other one. Okay, you're on the vertical one. Okay, let me put the vertical format one. Okay, Oster 140. I'm sub to that one, and must be the other one. New channel. Okay, new channel. Awesome. Yep, subscribe. Oster's RT. Oh, Oster Straight Talk. I got it now. Oster Straight Talk. I got it. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Anytime. Okay, Dana White wants Terence Crawford to fight again after masterpiece, quote, masterpiece against, no quote, it was a masterpiece against Canelo. Terence Crawford should still have some fight left in him. That's if you ask UFC and Super Boxing frontman Dana White. The 30, yeah, we all know about this. Let's see, quote unquote, 100% Crawford's an all-time great. White told TMZ he decided to retire. I think he should be out there fighting everybody. After seeing the masterpiece he put on that night against Alvarez, he's so good and talented. I actually like him. He's a great guy. Okay. He says, quote, we'll put on some fights here with Sufa Boxing, see how things progress and play out with the stuff that I am working on right now, White said. And I might give him a call in the next 6 to 7 months. What fight could be interesting? John Woods Ennis? Virgil Ortiz? Charlo? That's what I'm thinking, but no. Crawford should stay retired, honestly. Okay, not because I don't think he can keep going, but because I don't want to see boxing retire him. I do not want to see that. He's too great. He's too great. Oscar says either Robert or Bosie getting a great start for Trainer of the Year this weekend. That's for damn sure, my brother. El Carnal, Oscar Perez, dropping some knowledge here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I got a feeling, you know that song, I got a feeling that it's gonna be Bosie Ennis. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oster says, no, let Bud stay retired. It's nothing in boxing. You had to cap that one, didn't you? Fuck Dana White. He want Bud to lose, and he knows there are no money fights in boxing now. Go to Canelo, you'll manufacture champ. Yeah, Crawford got to stay retired. I fully agree. Whoever, if that was Mauricio the Penguin Suleiman saying that, I would be saying the same thing. You know, Mauricio, every time he talks, his nose gets bigger. You know, just saying. I've noticed it. Okay, what else we got? Bunch of predictions here on the UFC. Oh, Arman Sarukian, Oscar, I'm glad you're here because Arman Sarukian's been racing holy hell about this interim title fight between Justin Gaethje and Patty the Blondie Pimblett. Let me put the link to that video here. I'm gonna put it on the what's the deal, man? Hold on. I'm gonna put the full interview here. Okay. You can watch it if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my Discord as well. That's fine. You know, I should open up a sub channel. I mean, like a text channel on my server about MMA, bro. I got one for wrestling. I got one for boxing. I don't have one for MMA. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah, create channel, UFC. Yep, there we go. There we go. Hey, now we're talking. I'm gonna watch this after I'm done. Okay. What else we got? Khalil Cole tells Jesse Hart, I had a clash, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, that's the co-main for not the co-main. The one other is it I think it's Teofimo Shakur undercard, right? No, it's Murataya and the Cruz undercard. Yeah, I think that's the co-main. I'm not sure. What do you think of that one? Anybody got anything to say about that one? Khalil Cole versus Jesse Hart. Let me open up. Let me put up the link. Why don't I just put up the link? Maybe you can tell me better than you can type me, you know, or something like that. What's the deal? Okay. I got like 1 hour. 45 minutes. More like 45 minutes. Okay. So I got 45 minutes to chop it up or chop me up, whatever. What I say? What do you mean? What you say? About what? What did I say? What did I say? I don't know. What did I say? I say a lot of things. Everybody can come in the panel. If you haven't been here before, I'm gonna ask you to cam up, okay? If you haven't been here before, unless I know you, obviously, unless like Technique or somebody like that, like I know you're good. You don't have to cam up at all. But if you want to come in here first time, cam up. Obviously, the usual suspects, they already know. They don't need to. Okay, let me. There's the link. There's pinned. I don't. He said I got. I said I got him blocked on the phone. You're crazy as holy hell. In a million years, will I block you, bro? You're just too much fun. Why would I block you? I'd be shooting myself in the foot. Oh man. You know what? Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Okay, we are back. All right. So, okay, let's keep going. Let me see what the boxing scene has to say. Oscar, if you're still there, let me know and let me know who you think should win the Royal Rumble. Okay, I say it should be Braun Breaker. If Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble, I am losing faith in humanity. Okay, if Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble, I am losing faith in humanity for the foreseeable future. Okay. Let's see. Actually, man, if my wrestling people will pull up, bro, if Tim Layton pulls up, or Jay Will, or Oscar, or Ty, or Kendrick, or Oh man, I got a treat for y'all. I got a question for y'all. Not Oster, not Oster. He's got the wrestling derangement syndrome, you know. Um, but the my wrestling people. Oh no, Oscar, no, no. Here's the bad news bear. Here's the bad news bear of the day, Oscar. You earned the prize of being the bad news bear of the day. Okay. Ah, shit. Yeah, yeah. Nobody wants to be the asshole. No one wants to say it. So, yeah. God damn, bro. Why? Why? You got the next big thing, bro. Literally in Braun Breaker right there, ready. Son of a. Oh, man. I know you mustn't be either because you know you're wrestling. I'll start laughing. Yeah, you know you're wrestling. Listen, I'm not saying it has to be Braun Breaker. It could be. Let me think. Let me think. Not Jericho if he returns. I don't see that happening. Logan Paul? No, not this one. Not this one. Let me think. Dominic? No. God, please don't let it be Cody. Please, no, not Cody. No, not Cody. No, I'm sick of this. Unless you're turning him heel, I don't want to hear about Cody. Because not for nothing, I do think he'll kill it as a heel. You know, I do think he would do well as a heel. Um, we'll see, man. We'll see. I do not know. At least Drew can say he was a champion in front of people now. You know, I'm so happy to hear that. You know. Oster, my brother Oster in the house. God bless you.
What's good with you, man?
I'm good, sir. I'm just talking a little bit about everything, man.
Huh? You can hear me?
Yeah. I hear you. Just talking a little bit about everything, you know, boxing, UFC, your favorite sport, wrestling, you know, a couple of other things. I wanted to ask, what did I want to ask you? Oh yeah, what should be next for Bacoli, man? What do you think, Hergovich, or what would you do? Like, you know,
I like McCauley though.
Me too.
Yeah, I like him though. I don't know what will be next for him. You said
Hergovich.
Hergovich? Oh yeah, I ain't even up on him too tough.
That's the guy that he fought Daniel Dubois, came up short, remember? And he fought the big tall guy from Croatia, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty good fight, you know. Actually, I'm liking that fight for Moses Itama more than I do for Martin Bacoli, but it's not so bad for Bacoli. What about Torres? What about Richard Torres? Would
But
that be a good fight?
they running from Wally. They out of there when they say that motherfucking name.
I mean, I think Fabio Wardley has overachieved, man. To be honest with you, this is no disrespect, obviously, but I think he's a real life Rocky story, man. Because he came so close to losing against Mooney, and he pulled that out of his ass, you know, with that knockout at the last round, and he just space shuttled to the moon since, bro. He beat, but before Parker, he beat somebody else, I think, and he just, wow, what a Rocky story that is. But I think he's about to get starched, man. I don't think he can mess with Caballero, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I want to know why the hell is StreamYard trying to charge me $106 right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Damn. You must have like the corporate plan or something. God damn.
My plan is $88, but I don't know why they keep trying to. I got the $88 plan.
Was there like an increase or some shit like that? Or that's weird. I gotta pay attention then.
I should be locked, so I don't care. I'll wait till they pop it up on my StreamYard. They tell me I gotta pay, and I'm gonna pay. That's why I keep my shit just for that. Yeah, but
yeah.
But I think that what you're saying just now, finish something. Finish saying, cause
Yeah, no, I mean, like, could Torres maybe be a good fight, if not Hergovich or something like that? Because I'm trying to think, because it's close to a year now we haven't seen him, so gotta get moving here.
man, these motherfuckers gonna be getting moving nothing. These motherfuckers be bullshitting. But yeah, I don't know. Torres, I don't see this weight division here. This is one of the wackest weight divisions to me. This heavyweight division, man, and now, man. So it's just a whack division to me, man. The heavyweight is bullshit to me. I'm serious. But I used to like. I mean, he can fight Torres. Torres start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I can see that. Torres is all right. I seen him like, but he's young though. I didn't know he was that young. I thought he was a little older. These motherfucking boxers be looking old as hell.
Yeah, in heavyweight, the age doesn't matter that much. I will say that. At least historically speaking.
But Torres would be that. He'd be all right. That'd be a nice go there.
Oh, for sure.
I think so. I used to like Jared Anderson. I used to like Jared Anderson, man. I thought he was gonna be better than he was.
For sure, man. If he just got his shit together, bro, but that doesn't.
Yeah, if he got cool. And I like what you call it too. I like Anthony Joshua too, but they be having it and they don't got that last part. You know what I mean? I like Anthony Joshua.
What do you think about Itauma?
Itauma, he good. Yeah, he good. Itauma, he all right.
Who's your guy right now? Who's the guy that you think has the most chance to succeed Usyk, so to speak?
To beat Usyk?
Or to succeed him,
I think only one I think is right now is I go with Fabio. And I can go with damn man. I like, you know what? I like Dubas too, man. Danny Dubas. I like Danny Dubas, man. I could see now. I like AJ, but I can't see him like taking over the division. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, at least not anymore.
Yeah, I can't see him taking over the division. I think Dubois got a good chance to succeed him. I mean, but I know Fabio. I know he they running for him. I want to see who he fight next. They running for him.
Let me ask you this. Oh shit, I just forgot. This guy, Daniel Dubois versus Ajit Caballel. How do you see that one?
Dubois.
Interesting. Damn, I love it. Dubois, Fabio.
I want Dubois to lose a little weight, man, like a little bit of weight.
Like be more mobile, right? More mobile, more agile.
Yeah, I think he'd be a little. I think he'd be a little overweight, man. Like
yeah, too much muscle mass.
Yeah. If he was to tone it down a little bit, I think he'd be much better, man. I think he'd be a little overweight. Heavyweights, they could be in there 10 pounds overweight. You know what I mean? They could do that shit. But if he was to get his body down, he'd be all right. I don't care what nobody say. He beat Usyk the first time. That was a drop.
No, he didn't.
That was
No, he didn't.
Man, that was a clear drop. Come on, man. Everybody in the world seeing that, man. I don't be understanding how people be seeing things like that ain't happening. They even showing this. Yo, he bodied that motherfucker, man. Usyk know what time he was.
He outclassed he whooped his ass after he got up.
Yeah, he did do that, but they should have counted him for his motherfucking knockdown, man. The same thing they said about Tank when they was like, yo, if they'd have counted for his knockdown, he would have fought different. Then he would have really not. Okay, I hear you. That's like if Superman ran into kryptonite and you gave him a little piece of kryptonite, he would have just got stronger and just beat you up after that. Oh, I hear that.
Foster, have you ever been hit in the nuts?
Hell yeah.
You know how much that fucking thing hurts, bro?
Man, I fell down You know, you fall down when when you're a kid, you trying to walk the pipe and all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Man, you crazy shit, boy. Listen, you even said that shit. Damn.
I'm telling you, bro, that ain't nothing to play with. I know
That
you
wasn't the
had a
nuts though, man. We all seen it. That was fucking right there on the stomach, man. That was right on the line. That was not nowhere near nuts, nowhere near it, man. Like I'm like, yo, come on, they always do that shit. Hit you in your
brother.
stomach.
You know as well as I do that when you're moving, the nuts don't stay in their place.
They got jock straps on, man. What are you talking about? Where's the nuts going? Man, they got big ass jock straps on. You going crazy right now, man. Come on, man. There's nothing going on, man. You got to come under and really, you know what I mean? You would know when a motherfucker hitting his nuts. You would know that shit.
You would have a better point if Usyk was like known for this shit. You would have a better point.
But that's not the point. It's not the point of you being known for it or not. We saw it. You ain't gotta be nobody ain't known for knockouts until you get knocked the fuck out. Right or wrong? Usyk ain't known to get knocked out until you get dropped, nigga. But it's a fact though. He hit him in the stomach. Look, if you hit somebody in the ball, we know how that shit.
Yes.
If you hit you in the balls, you immediately stop. I don't give a fuck. It ain't no training for that shit. It ain't no training for that shit at all. You can get trained for stomach shots, or it ain't no training getting kicked in your fucking balls.
And ain't no cop saving you for that either. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. If nigga hit you in your balls, that's why I know they don't get hit their balls, because they'll drop for a minute, get their little breath, and then they get back up and they want to fight. Because the reason why they don't stay down longer, because they know they losing, and all you gonna do is let your opponent get rest too. So you got to get back in there, because if you really got hit in your balls, I guarantee you that. And when nigga really, we seen boxers where the motherfucker meant to hit you in the balls or the low blow, and boom, that motherfucker stop. He take like a minute and a half. He don't be getting back in the ring in 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Get the fuck out of here. That motherfucking sensation ain't even go away at that time. You know that shit still, you still got the sensation in you, like, yo, what the fuck, man? And you can't really walk when you truly get hit in your balls. You can't just start bouncing around the ring again. Come on, man. You know that. You know that, man. There's no way in the world somebody gonna tell me that you are hitting the balls by a heavyweight, and then you just got up and started fighting another 20 seconds after that and beat them up. No, you got caught in your stomach and you got dropped. It's what it is. You can hold your balls all day long. Motherfuckers be killing me, Inie. They be acting like they got hit in the balls, right? Listen to this, and do this all the time. Somebody he got hit with a low blow. When he go to the corner, what he do? Don't he grab his shorts and be pulling his shorts up? He never touches balls. He never touches balls, open his leg, let it air, none of that shit, because you ain't get hit there. You got hit right on your baseline. That's what you're doing now, opening your shorts up, breathing. You got that little breath now. Nobody is swinging on you. So you get your little, these athletes, you know what I mean? You get your little breath.
Yeah.
Because you never got hit in your balls. So you don't need the 5 minutes. You never got hit in the balls. You just need to get your breath back. You got your little breath back. The ref over there, you ready, go in the corner, all that shit. You got a little 10, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then you come back and fight. Come on, man. That be BS, man, to me, because if you truly get hit in your balls, you will understand that shit. You will never want to lie about that. That's a fact. You see, I just said it and I was like, ooh, damn, I feel that shit now.
Bro,
shit.
me too, bro. God damn. Thank you very much for the friendly reminders,
Yeah, you crazy, man.
Listen, I wanna show you something, because this, I think you pulled up after I showed this crap. Ryan Garcia with Joe Goosen. I didn't even know that Joe Goosen was training Barrios.
Great fight. I know.
Oh, shit. Hold on. There we go.
Great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not doing
you broke my heart.
Fucking pussy.
It's over. It's over. We're done.
Again?
We're done.
Again?
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you again.
Now, how did I do that?
You just broke my heart. Just move on.
See, this is what I don't like. You see, move on. Hold on. You started this shit. See, are you there, Oster? Like,
yeah.
This is what I hate about these kids today. Well, one of the things that I hate about these kids today. They start some shit. They say some shit to you, and then they think that they can dictate when the conversation is over, or they can dictate how you should react or not. Like, they be like, or move on, or I ain't talking no more. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm still talking. Like, just the other day, I had it with some idiot. Like, oh, don't ever do this shit again. Don't ever speak to me like that ever again in your motherfucking life. It's like, Oh, what you? Oh my goodness, bro! I don't even want to think about that bullshit. They think they can dictate how you react. Like, calm down, bro. You don't get to tell me how to calm down. You don't get to. You don't get to say some shit to me and then dictate how I react. It don't work that way, buddy. God damn, this kid's today.
All right. Well, I thought I was being.
No, you were being sweet.
I thought I was being courteous and generous, and that's what I'm trying to be here. And I hope you don't take offense to it.
It's cool.
Because I don't ever want to offend fighters. I love what I do.
I'm offended. Too late. I'm offended.
Who gives a shit?
What? I'm offended. I'm hurt.
All right, good.
I'm offended,
glad.
hurt, all that.
All right, okay.
Cry me a river, bitch ass.
Well, look, I mean, I'm still not following it exactly, but all I can do,
talking to a dude that's like 3 times your age, bro. Show some fucking respect.
all I can do is try to be gracious to you. Okay.
I get it.
And you know, I got to support my guy, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm here 120% for Mario Barrios. You know, it's business.
It's always is.
No, it's not always business.
What about the love? There's no love.
But it's not always business. There's a lot of personal stuff that goes down behind the scenes that nobody knows about. I get that.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day,
all the long car rides.
At the end of the day, I gotta work, don't I?
They're gone.
Yeah, okay.
They never have.
He has to work, bro. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, what do you want him to do? Because you split with him, he's supposed to not earn another paycheck for the rest of his life because you might be fucking offended.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? Am I nuts? Oster, go ahead. Am I crazy? Am I stupid or something?
Fuck Ryan Garcia. I ain't even talking about that dude because he's a waste of fucking time to talk about. Like,
no, I understand all of that, but this clip right here, I took particular issue because this shows, you know, damn near society today, does it not? Like, he's talking over a dude, like, bro, show some respect at the bare minimum. The dude is like 3 times your age, first and foremost.
Ryan is there to play games and make it, you know, be disrespectful. That's what he's there for. You get what I'm saying? I be telling you that that's a part that he played. That's what he's there for. He there to do that dumbass shit like that. But the thing is that at the end of the day, use a plant. Like it's if people don't think Ryan Garcia is a plant, then there's something wrong with them and something wrong with the boxing world. Like for real, because he shows you every day, man. This dude he does things that's crazy. Like he literally do things to tell you, like I can do what I want to do. Because, like, on the thing right here, like, he think it's about him. And I don't care what nobody say. Barber's gonna beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. I watch. Y'all think that I'm bullshitting. Watch this one here. Y'all gonna say, oh, no, he gonna.
I hope that you're right. And I don't even like Barrios.
Nah,
I hope that you're right.
I don't even like Barrios, but I know he gonna kick Ryan Garcia ass. I know Ryan Garcia's just up there. I don't even know how he even in this fight for a belt. I'm still lost with that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm still
There's no
lost.
explanation for that. Exactly. You shouldn't even be sitting up here because you're coming off of an ass whooping loss.
I don't get it, man.
By a guy that, to be honest with you, that I like personally, because I got a lot of love for Rolly Romero, but he ain't that good, bro. Let's be fucking honest.
You lost to fucking Rolly Romero. You for real?
It's one thing if Boots whoops your ass or Virgil or somebody who's a made man here, but you got your ass whooped by a dude that Tank Davis decapitated.
You lost to Rolly Romero. If Tank
Barroso whooped his ass, bro. Barroso, who's like 150 years old.
Even if Tank ain't decapitated, you still lost to Rolly Romero. Period.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Exactly.
It had nothing to do with Tank. You lost to Rolly Romero. Like, that's nothing that you should be saying. How the hell you do that and come back into a title fight? Answer that. That's the question. That's the big question at hand. How you do that? How you lose?
The bigger problem here, brother. The bigger problem is that he's like the 6th or 7th one that I've seen. Never mind the ones that I don't know about. That I know about, bro. He's like the 6th or 7th example of this. Like that's what's really whack, bro. One thing is this is a one-time thing because he's popular and whatever, or privileged or whatever you want to call it. But this is like the 7th time that I've seen this bullshit, man.
Tell me about it, man. I swear to God, I can't understand that shit with with Ryan Garcia. I really don't understand that. Like that's nuts. That's why I be like, yo, man, boxing is a fucking is the new
Yes, bro.
WWF, man.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's a new WWF because this shit don't make no sense how this is going down. That's a fact. And people got to really watch this shit and they throw it in your face like they just think that we got to be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world, man. They got to think that we just the dumbest people in the world. If they doing shit like this is crazy. That's why I'm like, who you think people gonna watch this fight? I think people gonna watch it, but I don't hear nothing about the fight. I don't. I mean, these fights that's coming up. The funny thing about it is that when you ever seen something that look good on the card, but there's no real riff about it. This fight card is a real good fight card, but I don't know why it's no real riff.
You know, I see the card.
It was more of a riff with Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia. It was more of a riff before that, but this ain't you. I don't feel nothing for this fight. It's just like, and when it with the card, it was like, oh, this is the best card. We had a lot of 2-3 days on there, but people start dissecting it and then breaking up the fights. It don't seem like a real good fight card now. It feel like nobody knows what's gonna happen on this fight card. Maybe these matches is so even. People was just like, okay, I can't predict nothing. I'm not going to say. Maybe it's that. It could be. It could be, but I don't feel no urge. No, you know what I mean? No. I don't. Not even for Ryan and Barrios. You don't even
either.
Yeah, you don't even feel it. It's like, yeah,
I mean, I get Russell fighting Hiroka because he was going to fight him because that's his mandatory and he's defending. I don't mind that at all. But Richardson Hitchens fighting Oscar Duarte gotta be the joke of the century, man. Like, oh my goodness. I mean,
this is why
that's a layup, bro.
Yeah, this is why I'll be covering it. I mean, I cover it and I I made a new channel so I could do my reaction videos, but I'm making that channel just straight up reactions on sports and everything, so I could really talk my shit. Like we talking now. It'd be more of a reaction channel where you could just be reacting to all this craziness that they be talking about. But that Ryan Garcia thing, they can kiss my ass with that one, man. I swear on my life.
Yeah. No, me too, bro. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not dealing with that shit. You ain't getting my money for that, none of that.
I mean, you know how you hear about, it's hard to be this guy's fan, that guy's fan. It's impossible to be a fan of this guy. God damn. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about bro. I was gonna say something. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Are you gonna watch UFC like this Saturday or like soon? No, maybe not this Saturday. What do you think?
UFC? Don't somebody fight? Who fight? It's a big fight coming up, right?
Yeah, this Saturday they got UFC 324, and there's several great fights. Obviously, the co-main event was canceled. That's BS, obviously, but got some great fights, bro. The main event is gonna be fire, man. Interim belt for lightweight division, which in the UFC is 155. Okay. The co-main is a former champion versus a very highly South Korean prospect. Very interesting. I would recommend, like I said, I don't know if you were listening when I said it, but since you said that you were looking to like watch the UFC some more, bro, this won't be a bad Saturday to start. Take it from me, trust me. Now, obviously, I'm not. They might all stink. Obviously, that's always a possibility, but I don't think they're gonna stink, bro. Not at all. I've been watching this shit forever too, so. And I know you've seen it before, bro. Back in the day, who was your guys? Who was your boys back in the UFC? Talk to me. Chuck Liddell, stuff like that, or what? Are you there? Oh shit! What happened? Everybody can hear me? Let me check on the YouTube. Okay, maybe it's busy. It's okay. What happened? Bro, I kicked some troll out, and it said that I kicked out Oster. Oster, I didn't kick you out, okay? Go ahead and come back. Let me put the link here. It shows that I kicked him. I didn't kick Oster out. I kicked some idiot that was here. There it is. Just wanted to make that clear. There you are. Sorry about that, bro. I don't know what
No, that was me. That was me. That was me.
Oh, okay. So give me some of your favorites from back when you did watch the UFC.
Oh, I used to fuck with I fuck with all UFC. I'm talking about I was a UFC fan, man. I used to fuck with UFC. All the fighters. Let me see. Like I told you, my man was my man Aldo. That was my guy. He used to be kicking his ass. Yeah. I ain't like it when Congo beat. I thought he was gonna beat Congo because he was killing motherfuckers. Name some of them. I'll tell you. Name them.
Sure. GSP, Chuck Liddell, Anderson Silva. Yeah.
Definitely Chuck Liddell, Anderson Silva. Definitely. They were all of them.
Absolutely.
I remember Anderson Silva I remember he was nice. That was the first. That was Anderson Silva was the first John Jones. You hear me?
He really was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first John Jones. They fight the same kind of way, but different technique, but the same kind of style. You know what I mean? If you look at them,
same body type too.
Like yeah, you couldn't hit Anderson Silva. Remember that motherfucker fights with his hands down.
Yeah, it was like Neo from the Matrix, bro.
Y'all remember Thing knocked him out? Remember his first knockout when he caught him when he doing that shit with his hands down? I felt that shit when he caught him. I felt that shit. I swear to God, I felt that shit. I was
that was stupid, bro. That was real.
That was so stupid of him, man.
Yeah, Chris Weidman was that one.
That was so fucking stupid, man. Chuck Liddell, that's my guy too,
bro.
What was his name? Ice Cold. What was his name?
Iceman.
Iceman. Yeah, that was my guy.
Yeah. I love that guy, and one of the best celebrations too. You know.
Yeah.
I especially love him when he knocked out bum ass Tito Ortiz.
I used to like Tito Ortiz though.
Okay.
I used to like that UFC. I used to like because when that shit first started, they used to be fighting.
Come on, bro. That was the shit, man.
Yeah, that was the shit when they first. I seen Dana White build that whole shit up. Now, it's one thing I say that he did. He fucked up as managing and all that shit, but building that UFC shit up, I watched him from the first day.
Exactly. Tim Layton, God bless you, sir. We got royalty in the building. Tim Layton, my guy. We got a genuine wrestling head in the building, and we got a genuine wrestling demon possessed man in the panel here, so it should be interesting. God bless you, sir, all day, every day. Let me ask you this, Tim Layton. This is a question for you, okay? Which feud that did not happen for Austin, for Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I would love to get Austin's take on this as well. Which feud that never happened with Austin would you have loved to see? 4 options, okay? 4 options. CM Punk, Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, or what was the other one? Oh, or Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, I love it. Tim Layton.
Brock Lesnar used to be niggas. He used to be fucking motherfuckers.
To this day, he's still doing that, brother. Trust and believe that. Let me put up a survey. I should put this on a survey, man. Yes. Give me a second. Well, go ahead and how do you see that playing out, Oster? Do you think Brock does it, or?
Yeah, I go with Brock all day. Brock remind me of motherfucking Tommy Norris in boxing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of those type of motherfuckers like all those fights that he could possibly win. You know what I mean? There was no fight that Brock was in that he could possibly lose this motherfucker. You know, he always the one was the threat.
Yes.
Like Tommy Norris, he wasn't no joke in the ring. You couldn't go in there playing with that white boy. He'd kick your ass, boy.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love the Duke, man. I love the Duke. It's just that another case of, bro, lavish lifestyle and undisciplined and just being a hothead, bro. Just could never get his shit together, bro.
But I don't know no wrestlers that got this shit together. I don't know one. What wrestler you know that got this shit together out the ring? All those motherfucking wrestlers is crazy. They like boxers, but they a different kind of, out the ring wrestlers is a different kind of crazy. Because they allowed to do, I guess, more shit in boxing. I mean, I guess they're allowed to do more shit in wrestling in UFC opposed to boxing. Because they be wilding out the ring. Wrestlers be bugging the fuck out.
That's true, bro. I got a couple of names, but that's absolutely true. Like 99.9% of them, bro, lost their damn minds, bro. My answer, bro, for Tim Layton and for you, bro, is Rowdy Roddy Piper versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bro, that would have shattered all feuds. Bro, there's no limit on what those two can do to each other. Like prime Rowdy Roddy, people don't get it, bro. Piper, could you imagine Austin and Piper's pit? Tim Layton, just imagine that shit, bro. Just imagine it.
Yo, you know who else is my man though? You know who else is my man? My man Penn. Penn was a bad motherfucker.
Say that again?
Penn, BJ Penn.
Oh, I love that guy. Come on, the prodigy, BJ Penn. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I just looked up right. Key fighters in 2000 from the UFC, recognized by era. They got Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. Remember Randy Couture, the natural Couture? Remember him? You remember him? Remember Randy Couture?
Yeah, that's true. That he submitted. He's the one. I think he's the one that first beat Chuck Liddell, wasn't he?
I think so. I know
I think so. Yeah. Then he lost 2 times after that, but the first one he got, he took him down.
Yeah. Remember Matt Hughes? Matt Hughes.
Oh yeah, come on. He's the first guy to beat GSP. Come on, how could I forget him?
I'm reading. Oh, this is my man here though. This is my guy here. This is my man Pierre. I used to love me some Pierre, kid. George Pierre.
Bro, come on, GSP, buddy. Pierre. That's GSP.
I'm trying to tell you, that was my guy there, man. True story. That was my guy there. This is what I was to fuck with them. The Anderson Silva up here, the Spider. You got BJ Penn. Remember Forrest Griffith?
Yes, come on. Now, to be fair, bro, Anderson Silva toyed with that dude. That's
toyed with everybody.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He toyed with everybody. He was a special talent. I'm telling you, he was a special talent, man.
Yeah, he was. That fight against Stephan Bonner, you remember that shit, bro? Like the tough one finale. Like
I can't remember Rich Ace Franklin. I can't remember Rich Ace.
Oh yeah, I do remember him. He was good.
He's a top middleweight contender and champion.
Yeah, he was the champion before Anderson Silva came along.
I'm trying to say, hold on, let me see.
And then he couldn't.
Franklin Mayer.
Oh, Frank Mir. Yeah, that's the one that beat Brock Lesnar.
And who was that? Wonderland Silva?
Oh, yeah, the axe murderer. I never liked him, but he was awesome, especially in Japan, in Pride. Come on, bro.
And then you got Dan Henderson. I remember him.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy with the long hair. Yeah, that was a beast, man.
I remember him. That's when UFC was UFC, kid. That was 2000. Bro. That shit was UFC, kid.
That was must-see shit right there.
Yeah, that's when that shit was really getting to the heights. If they would have been getting paid like they're supposed to get paid, UFC would have been the shit, man. Like, I'm telling you. I remember I bought the first UFC game. Yo, only reason I never bought a wrestling game. You know what I mean? Because I hate wrestling. And you got to do too much shit with wrestling. I could never get it all together. But UFC, I used to kick niggas' ass in UFC. Word. I ain't never played 2 and 3 because it's like repetitious. But UFC 1, I used to kick niggas. I used to kick motherfuckers' ass in the UFC, kid. Word.
I think the 2004 Rumble was the one Benoit won. UFC 93 was wild. What's that one? Let's see.
The best sport. How do you say?
Oh yeah.
TV show? What is the best sport TV show to you? What's your
Sport
best,
TV show.
like your best sport TV show? Like, you know, whether this is, well, yeah, TV show.
Interesting question.
I'm gonna put the question this way: which one you like better, the Contender or the UFC Contender? Which one was better?
The Contender or the Ultimate Fighter? Interesting question, because there's a lot that I love and there's a lot that I hate about both. Yeah. I don't know, because I think the Ultimate Fighter were a bunch of them, right? They're up to 30 some right now. The Contender were like 4 or 5 of them, right? But
yeah, we're only going for go with the first 4, like when just
okay.
You know, in particular.
I would prefer the Contender, just because there was, in my opinion, bro, there was too much extra stuff in the Ultimate Fighter shows.
Mm-hmm. Like, say the beginning of the Ultimate Fighter, when it was like all together.
Yeah, there was a lot of distasteful shit. Not that there wasn't in the Contenders, but in the Ultimate Fighter, they were over the top with that shit, bro. Like
yeah, I think the Contender was more like authentic. You know what I mean? I think it was more authentic, like, because a lot of those boxers, you know, kind of turned into champions in the Contender. Like, that was like a real, to me, that was a real, like, if you box a little bit, or if you wanted to box, that was like amateurs for professional fighters. It was like an amateur stage to me, because you can come from the Contender and go to be a professional. You didn't have to go to no amateur after that. You know what I mean? You didn't have to go to amateurs after that. You can come right from the Contenders and go to because the Contenders used to be yo, they used to be in there. Yo, they used to be beefing. Like, they used to be beefing for real. That's where I like Sergio from. Sergio was nice when he was in there. He was kicking motherfuckers. Yeah, Sergio was nice when he was doing that. For real. He was nice. And my other man named Freddie.
I like K9 as well.
Yeah, K9 was good. K9 was good. Man, Freddie was good though. But man, Freddie couldn't win, man. That should get on my damn nerves. He was good. He couldn't win to save his life, man. He give you a good fight though. Man, Freddie was a Contender gatekeeper.
Damn, bro. I mean, what about Pride? Did you ever watch Pride, the Japan promotion from back in the day, MMA? Because that was the promotion at some point, bro.
What, Pride? I never heard of that.
You remember that? Okay. They fought it. They did MMA, but they did it in a ring. It wasn't like an octagon, you know, with fences like the UFC. But it was fire. You know what? Let me recommend you a fight right now. It's actually, let me send you the link to it. Let me see one second. Fedor Emelianenko versus Mirko Krokop. I'm gonna recommend you 2. Okay, I'm gonna recommend you 2. Obviously, this is like the whole thing with entrances and whatever, but yeah, this is the whole fight. There we go. This is the first one that I'm working. And if anybody here hasn't seen that, Champ Ross, what's up, buddy? God bless. Great to see you, sir. There's my guy. Hey, Champ Ross. I put it on the server. You must see it right now. But if you don't see it, if maybe you're on your mobile or something, I'm asking, which Stone Cold Steve Austin feud that never happened would you prefer? 4 options: CM Punk, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, and Roddy Piper. Which one would you think would have been most fire? Yeah, I saw the Piper versus Bret Hart. I'm adding them all to the watch next. Next time you're up here, Tim, we're gonna chop it up about that one, because I've seen Macho and Steamboat like a million times since we last discussed. Jesus Christ, what a pleasure that match was. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, of Mania 8. Yeah, of Mania 8. But check it out. Oh man, I haven't passed you the link. What the hell is wrong with me? I copied it and then I went nuts here. I'm gonna put it on the private chat. Is that okay with you? There it is. Let me know if you can pick that up, Oster. And then I'm gonna Nick Diaz. I know you know who that is. Nick Diaz versus Takanori Gomi.
Yeah, want me to click on this now?
I mean, whenever you want to. I mean, click on it so you can like get it, because it's on the private chat. Oh my goodness, this fight, Nick Diaz versus Takanori Gomi. Come on, man. You watch that stuff, homie. Oh my God. You're gonna want to watch more. Just there it is, the other one. I should put that on my freaking. Thank you, Champ Ross. You see, Champ Ross. You see, great minds think alike. Entertaining wise, probably Piper. You damn straight it is. Listen, you can't go wrong with either one. Because I want to see Brock, I want to see Hulk, and I want to see CM Punk. All of those will be fire. You can flip a coin on that shit. But Piper, bro, Austin on Piper spit. Just imagine that for 2 seconds. That's enough. That's all you need. Chambro says, shit, I'm a big NWO guy, so I'll go with Stone Cold and Hogan. Oh, boy, I love it. Even though the match probably wouldn't be worth a shit. Yeah, I should probably add Macho Man Randy Savage there. That would be fire, too. But nevertheless, I'm adding a channel here, Pride FC. There we go. Right, those 2 fights alone will make you a fan of Pride FC, Oster. Trust and believe that. And believe me when I'm telling you that there's a lot more, broski.
I'm gonna watch those later. I'm gonna see them.
Oh man, you're watching the Fedor and Crow Cup first?
Okay.
Bam. NWO for life, yeah. Down, 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 down. You know that guitar in the entrance, unforgettable stuff, man. I'm telling you. John Rose laughing. I'm NWO for life too. Listen, I'm okay. It's one of the greatest factions of all time, yes. But let's be honest here. Hogan carried that shit, bro. Because Nash and Hall. Forgive me for saying, I hate to be the asshole and say it, right? But they're overrated as holy hell, bro. Like, if I don't know, man. And Bischoff carried that shit too. But that was the time, Champ Ross. Come on, man. That was the time. Great time, the best time, bro. The 90s, early thousands. Come on, man. That's the glory days of society, right there. The best UFC, the best wrestling, the best boxing, the best basketball, the best you name it was that time. Okay? The best everything. What else we got? Oh my goodness. Austin on Piper. I should do like an AI Austin on Piper spit. Could you imagine that shit? Oh man. Yeah, because they do so much shit on AI, bro. Have you guys seen this shit, bro? Like, this gotta be, bro. Kobe, they got Kobe. God bless and rest in peace, the real GOAT of basketball, if you ask me. Cutting a promo, turning heel on the Lakers. Like bad mouthing the Lakers. I hate the Lakers. I made the Lakers on the microphone. I was dead laughing, bro. My head was hurting. You know when you laugh so hard your head hurts? That's what happened to me. Let me see if you can find this shit, bro. Because this, oh my goodness. I don't know. They got Michael Jackson, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't know. I'll show him next stream, probably. Because there's too many of them, and I gotta find that shit, man. It's like finding a needle in the freaking haystack. Champ Ross, talk to me about Murataya versus Cruz. Who you got, buddy? Who you got? Everybody else, and Tim Layton too. Anybody who hasn't given me their prediction, let me know. Let me know. Murataya versus Cruz. I got Cruz by split decision. Oster, I need you to just how do you say this? Like just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. What do you think is gonna happen?
I got Cruz.
Me too, man.
I told you that the other day. I got Cruz on this one.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot.
I got Cruz to win. UD. I got Cruz to win UD. Straight up.
I got SD, but I'm right there with you.
You said SD?
Yeah. Is that close, bro? We all got Cruz, man. It's unanimous. Great minds think alike. You see, Tim Layton, Champ Ross.
You're tripping. Who's about to hurt this boy?
Bro, I see it that close, bro. I'm telling you, and I'm not. I'm not even a fan of Murataya, but he's kind of good, bro. I cannot lie. Champ Ross says might be tight early 4 or 5 rounds, then Cruz. Yeah, you know what? I can see that happening because for what I've seen of Raymond Murataya, bro, he tends to wane as the fight goes. So I can definitely see that happening, bro. And bro, Cruz 6 fights in, bro. How about that? Bro? Breaking the mold. Talk about breaking the mold of fighting 20 cab drivers to get to the title shot. That weird mold that Western boxing has. Let's see. I do understand that you got to develop a fighter and you got to pick up some wins and this and that. I understand all of that, but I go there. What else we got? Trying to see if there's some news or something. Ooh, yeah, that's true. Jesse Harvey's Khalil Cole. Champ Ross saying it's interesting. Also, that could go either way. I think Cole is going to pull it off. Champ Ross, to be honest with you, I think, I think it's Khalil Cole's time. He regained his confidence. Who cares about that loss, bro? He spun the block, bro, and just murked that boy in the rematch. So who cares about that loss to Gallegos? Shit happens, bro. It is what it is. But I think Khalil Cole is the real deal, man. I'm telling you, Ross. You could be right, but I have a lot of faith on Khalil Cole. Honestly, that's just me. Oster says I see Cruz starting fast and getting him out there in a good fashion. Interesting. Champ Ross, yeah, might be tight early 4 or 5 rounds. Then Cruz takes control and crushes to decision. I'd be shocked. I think you guys probably agree with me, but I'd be shocked if anybody gets dropped or something like that. I don't see that happening in this fight. Nothing is impossible, right? But this is a fight that I would be very surprised if it went to if there's a stoppage or multiple knockdowns. I don't see that. This is not like Navarrete versus Nunez, where I'd be shocked if it's the other way around. It's not like that. It's two technicians going at it. And let's see what else we got, man. I feel like let me look at the fight card of I did see the fight card that you were saying about Barrios and Ryan. Let me look at the I looked at it the other day, but let me just look at it again. Yeah, Cruz fight card. Okay. Let's go through it all. Oh, yeah, this is the one that Madrimov is fighting at. Okay. Yeah, we got Omari Jones, yes, sir, and Israel Madrimov versus Luis David Salazar from the DR. Okay, all right. I'm going to be calling that fight for sure. Cain Sandoval versus Rodriguez has potential fight of weekend. Yes, yeah, more than likely, man. Yeah. Because I don't see this as being a particularly exciting fight, necessarily, the Cruz versus Murataya fight, okay? I just see this being a very tit-for-tat-ish, high-level boxing chess match, which I don't mind, obviously, but I don't know. What is this?
Some?
Versus Julian Rodriguez.
Yo, some? Heine, if this fight would have been last year, if this fight would have been like in December, this would have been good for the trainer of the year because Robert Garcia and Moises, this would have been good for them.
Exactly. That's
It
what I was
happened in
saying
December.
as well. Yeah,
It would have been good.
bro. But this is Bose's year. Everybody know that. I mean,
You think so?
Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. Oh, for sure, Champ Ross. Let me do that right now. I think I already did it, but let me double check here. Yeah, there it is. Subscribe. All notifications. There we go.
I say Andy Cruz UD 9-3.
Okay. Wow. Pretty much a masterclass, right?
Yeah.
It says you have the schedule post. Okay. Season 27. And I just respond to the post, or what should I do? I just respond to post. Let me know what I should do, Champ Ross. 9-3, huh? That's a ballsy claim, brother. I have it more 7-5-ish, you know. I got it more 7-5-ish personally, but man. Oh, okay. Just add your picks there. Will do, man. Let's do that. Hell yes.
I didn't know Madrimov was fighting.
Oh yeah. He's coming back. He's fighting. Actually, let me look at it here on the.
Yeah, see, Luis Salazar.
Yeah, he's 20-1 with 7 KOs, 10 rounds middleweight.
Whoever the hell that is.
Dominican kid. I don't know who that is, you know, but we will find out, right? We will.
But I'm gonna tell you the play. I told y'all. I can't wait to document that go on. They think I'll be playing. I told y'all they was gonna get this dude a cab driver because they pushed him too high. And then you know what I mean, they pushed him too high. He lost the 2 big fights. And he got this way he should have did first and then fought somebody else. But ain't that something? Ain't that something? You go from fighting Terrence Crawford to fucking Luis Salazar. The world of boxing. The world of boxing, well, I tell you.
That's not a bad point at all.
Huh?
That's not a bad point at all.
Yeah, the world of boxing, that is crazy.
Bro.
For real, man. I'm telling you, man. They yo, I remember when Eddie Hearns did that, I was like, yo, who is these? Yo, listen, boxing done bugged out because they got all these superstar champions that's under 20 fights, ain't fighting nobody, and they like Malanga 16-0 with 16 knockouts in the first round. Somebody couldn't have told me that and make me believe nothing like that. Not in boxing. Like I could never believe that. There's no way in the world I can believe that he got 16 knockouts. That's like me believing an Indian champion, the fake champion. That's like me believing him. You get what I'm saying? So now this dude, Madrimov, I tell you, this is another dude with this amateur career thing. I'm trying to tell you. You come out here and professionals, and what happened? I'm telling you, it's like a Loma. Y'all think I'm playing, man. This is a fact. They got 200 fights and the amateurs come up here and lose your 2. I hear that hot shit. You fought 13 cab drivers, and Eddie Hearns is so thirsty to get a champion in his country. I'm telling you, he gonna throw so many ducks up there, and they all lose. Y'all don't be saying that? They all lose, y'all. For real. He don't want to throw Boots up there because he know Boots gonna win. He champ from where he at. That's where he really want the champ from.
I don't know, man.
That's crazy. The Indian fake champ. That's crazy. I ain't even for real. You seen that? You seen that video?
Which video?
The Indian fake champ.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that shit.
I posted. I got a video about it. I'm like, yo, because I'm just trying to tell people, like, all I'm saying is this: in the sport of boxing is not like no other sport. The way it's ran is not like it's ran like no other sport. No other professional sport is ran the way boxing is ran. You can literally go to the store to get a pack of cigarettes and see somebody, having a fight. If you know a little bit about boxing, if you be like a trainer, you can see somebody have a fight. You can go over there, grab him, like, yo, man, come on, you need to go to the gym, man. You can fight. You can make him a champ. That's what boxing is. That's why I say you can get cab drivers. You get in the cab with a dude and put him in the ring. I'm gonna give you $500, get in the ring. with my man. Let him knock you out. He played back. True story, yo. The Indian dude showed you this is in real time. He had a belt, ain't he? You believe that? He had a belt, yo. Come on, man. He had a belt.
Now that's fucked up at so many levels.
Yo, 20-0. Ain't fight nobody with a belt. And they call me crazy. I'd be like, yo, okay, well, either I'm delusional or one of the smartest motherfuckers in America, most intelligent person in America, because this is in your face. You can't duck this. They got a whole video of a fake champion. Like, yo, you seen the punches and all that? I want to know how many people he had to pay to make everybody, see what they seen when
a lot. Champ Ross, I just responded. Let me know if it was good or everything. I took my picks there on your channel.
Yeah. He know WBC. Those motherfuckers is crazy, man. Those are some gangsters.
Yeah, you know as well as I do, bro, that Mauricio Suleiman, every time he says anything, his nose gets bigger. You know this as well as I do.
I did a video on him too. Boy, I'm telling you, man, yo, boxing.
He's the penguin. He's the real life penguin. Bro.
When I tell you boxing is bad, like for real. It's getting worse every day. They talking about UFC don't pay the fighters. Don't worry about that. That's a fighter's problem. This is a association. These boxers is crazy. They just be wilding. And today they want Crawford to come back. No. Stay where you at, Crawford. Chill out. Stay where you at. You got out of this shit. I wouldn't come back here to save my damn life. I would come back for exhibition fights and let everybody know this is not a real fight. That's what I would do. Straight exhibition. I got rules on that. You can't punch me in the face. You heard me? You can't do none of that. True story. I turn into a Jake Paul. That's what he needs. Be a Jake Paul right now. Come back and have fake fights.
He's one of many. Exactly, Champ Ross. He's one of many. What Ulster's been saying as well. Yeah. Jake Paul set the standard, so to speak. I mean, he wasn't the first one, but he's definitely the most notorious one. So
no, Jake Paul was the first one to do what Jake Paul did. Nobody did what Jake Paul did. Jake Paul, to me, took everything that everybody else did and brought it into an actual thing.
Right, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Fake fights is an actual thing right now. That's inside the sport of boxing. I'm talking about it. That's like, okay, I don't want to start, but anyway, that's like LeBron in the NBA. I just had to say it. I tried to hold it, but I had to say it. But that's like that. This is fake. This stuff is not really happening because we see it in real time. I never let nobody do that to me, man. You can't tell me, that it's not raining when I'm outside in the rain. This is what these people tell you. They tell you Tank ain't take a knee. I'm like, ain't that a bitch? Wow, he didn't take a knee, y'all? At least he didn't take the knee and didn't get called for it, but he didn't take it at all? Oh, y'all tripping now. Y'all going crazy. You know what I mean? Y'all going crazy now. Come on, man. No, he crazy, man. Come on, man.
Becoming more and more like a freaking circus, man.
It's like WWE. I'm telling you, they should.
Bro, you gotta stop doing those wrestling analogies because I'm gonna put you through the wood chipper.
Yo,
I'm
listen,
telling you.
Boxing, WWE.
Let me read this. Let me read this comment right. Let me read this comment right here. Jeff Ross says okay, awesome, perfect, bro. I post scores on Sunday and post new schedule every Sunday night for following. Okay. I'll definitely check you out, Champ Ross. He says Suleiman is a clown talking about non-profit organizations. Yeah, bro, shaking my fucking I'm shaking my fucking head.
Yo, listen, that joint that Suleiman said when he said about the non-profit and all that stuff. Hey, yo, man, if y'all would just listen to that like 2 or 3 times, it'll just sound like jibber jabber. I'm telling you, because people when you get caught with your pants up, when you get caught with your skirt up, yo, you be saying some of the crazy shit in the world. You get up here now, all of a sudden. My thing is this: why do we know all of your business now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you had to explain about non-profit? Did you explain that because people didn't know that? I didn't know that, so I'm just asking you. Was you trying to enlighten people? Because if you was enlightening people, I think you should have done it a little earlier. You know what I mean? Prior to this situation, if it was genuine, but I always say that stop explaining yourself after you get exposed. Stop saying that this is what you're doing it for after, because you said non-profit. Anytime somebody tell me non-profit, I already know it's bullshit. Flat out. I already know.
Yeah. No one wants to be the asshole and say it, but somebody gotta say that shit.
I already know. Anytime somebody talk about non-profit, oh, okay. So that's what Crawford said. If you knew what non-profit was and listen to what Crawford said about what he do with the money, like these fancy hotels and all that, you know why? Because it's non-profit. All that stuff, you can say you doing it for this reason. That's why non-profit companies always go get audited and always get messed around. They always, because you can't really track the money. That's why he's saying, like, yo, you get that money for what? Or we give it to these people. How?
Yeah, don't forget about the tax cuts you get, bro. That's the big kahuna.
How you give? Huh?
That's the big kahuna of this all of this so-called non-profits. The tax cut that you get, bro.
This is why they always get audited, and they always, because look, non-profit is like this. Say if you're non-profit, right? That means that you can get money from every single being in your area or around the world. It doesn't matter. You can get all this money, and you could be doing it to save dogs. You know what I'm saying? So whatever is non-profit is like signing your taxes. Everything you do, if you got a business, everything you do, you can say it's for the business because it's tax write-off. This is a fact. So if you give somebody $200,000, for the belt, okay, they need this because they need promotions for the belts, because the belts got to follow all the fighters everywhere. So all that stuff, then they got to be there to promote it. You know what I mean? So that's what Crawford was saying. All this fake money, y'all keep up and down in the percentage because y'all could do that because it's non-profit. It's not being tracked by nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's being tracked by the non-profit agency. And y'all can just say that, you know what, we had to go to Vegas because we had the event in Vegas, the big fight with Crawford. We had to get, 30 people, get the hotels. They can do all that. They can do all and ain't do none of it. They, like Crawford said, you up here in a big hotel room up here, you probably got 2-3 girls up there, messing around the money. For real, just talking about give me some extra money. Get out of here, man. Yeah. Crawford might have sent them to get audited. They keep up here talking that non-profit shit. They might get audited this year or next year. Watch. Let's keep track of that. See if they get audited. See if the WBC.
Let's not forget this. The same asshole that wanted to charge Bud Crawford a whole hell of a lot more money than the other sanctioning bodies charge him. And so let me ask you something, Oster. If you make more money than I do, and we go to the same restaurant and I order whatever, a filet mignon with fries, just follow me here, and you order the exact same thing, because you make more money than I do, you should pay more than I do?
No.
Exactly. So what the fuck? You see what I like? What the fuck are we doing here, bro?
It's just as well as, they say
it's none of your fucking business if he got paid whatever he got paid against Canelo. The fee is what the fee is, bro.
But it's non-profit, so it is his business.
Shit.
Do you get what I'm saying? If it was a government facility, it'll be, if it was like taxes, you just pay this tax. See, taxes is different because you pay this tax based on the amount of money you make. See, non-profit don't run that way. Do you get what I'm saying? They can say what they want to say based on the amount of money you make. Because it's non-profit. They can be like, yo, we got to do this, we got to do that. And such. And you see Silverman try to give him a bullshit excuse, Crawford. Don't you notice that they couldn't do nothing after that?
Yeah.
See, if it was something real, if it wasn't non-profit, they can go to court. See, you can't go to court on non-profit. Yes. You got to really understand the game. This is a game. It's a real game.
Exactly.
It's a real game because there's no documents to go to court because it's non-profit. Why you think they always get audited and they don't got to have none of this shit written down? He opened his mouth. They gonna fuck around and get audited. He said they had 200-something thousand.
And they know how to get you to say things that will give them ways to lawsuit your ass.
But every time you got to remember, sometimes it's like, all right, you know what a whistleblower is, right? Like like in a company. So basically, sometimes when people speak out in today's time, it's like whistleblowing. Crawford just said a statement based on his income with WBC, but it was more like a whistleblower because he's like, yo, why you asking me for more money and ask nobody else? When people hear that, when audit people start to hear that, they start to be kind of curious and be like, why did you ask him? You know, what's going on with this money over here? So if you had that much money and it's not, that makes people curious. And so when he come back, he started explaining this shit. There's a lot of people saying, oh, this is bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Oh, nah, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. 100%.
Bro, even Dana White said that's bullshit.
It's
That's
100%
and that's saying something.
It's 100% bullshit, man, for real. And if you see they ain't say nothing to Crawford, he ain't do none of that shit. I'm gonna get my money. You know, De La Hoya. See, De La Hoya has a real government brand. You know, he pay taxes for Golden Boy and all that. Why is he always suing motherfuckers or he getting sued? Because you could do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Who you at? When the last time you ever heard somebody sue a non-profit organization?
No.
For real. No, I'm just asking. Maybe they do it all the time, but I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. I heard of non-profit organizations going down for audited, and people told on them saying, "Yo, they ain't doing what they supposed to do," and they go down for an audit. But I never seen them in court from a person, that gave them some money, because you can't describe the money. You can't tell me that I'm not a non-profit. So if you give me 50, put it this way, I throw free toy drives every year, right? But I don't have it as non-profit. Do you get what I'm saying? When I get donations, I write them off as a donation. But I don't have a non-profit business. I'm not making that toy drive and free Thanksgiving non-profit. That means that if it's non-profit, people be coming here, and I could be, a non-profit like a Kickstarter with no limit. Do you get what I'm saying? A Kickstarter, you want to make $1 million. Okay, so you kickstart for $1 million. Non-profit, the doors is just open. You can get 10 people to give you $1 million a piece. Nobody knows nothing. For real, it's crazy. Non-profit is wild. If you want to get audited, get a non-profit business. I'm trying to tell you, that's the fastest way to get audited.
Oh my goodness. So let me ask you a big ass question, right? All of these things that have been happening for so long, because here's the what I think about Dana White, Super Boxing, Turkey, and all the rest of them, right? TKO, whatever. I think they are the result of the sanctioning bodies just, basically sitting on their high horses and their laurels for so long and being able to get away with too much BS. And now they are starting to sweat because there's a new dog in town. Now, I'm not saying that this new dog in town is a good dog, right? But isn't this the result of so much politic bullshit in boxing that has me, because I'll speak for me, just absolutely, I don't even want to say the word, fed up. Let me just say fed up, right? Don't you think that's a necessary evil type of thing, or would you like boxing to remain as it was?
See, now, like I told you from the beginning, boxing originated. It's like hustling. Boxing is like hustling. Just think about it. Yeah. Think about people in the street that's hustling, right? Now let's say you got 4 crews on the block. There's 4 crews on your street. You got this crew over here, you got that crew, you got this crew, you got that crew, right? They all on the court. And then for some reason, they all on the block hustling, right? They all got all the people coming. They used to be beefing about the customers, but now they do it like this. They had a little committee. They had a meeting. They said, yo, man, we're going to stop fighting. We're going to stop doing that. Let's make it a sport. And he said, yo, man, okay, cool. We make it a sport. Let's make it a sport. Okay, cool. But I got my people, the WBC. My people was the IBF. My people was WBO. And my people was the other one. You know what I mean? So all of them they formed a group. But they don't entwine with each other. They don't listen to each other. They don't have to. That's part of the reason. They don't have to listen to each other. You could want to fight one of my fighters, but I don't have to fight you. I can fight them, or I can fight my own fighters and make my own. This is boxing. This is real boxing. This is really what boxing is. It started out this way. It was never a leverage in boxing. It started out like a corrupt thing. That's just professional. Because it's all professional moves. Nobody, you know what I mean? But it's just behind the scenes. And this is why you ever seen 2 agencies that work together? Remember before? Well, I'm in America, in America, in New York at this time, where the DMV in America, period, in 50 states, the DMV did not connect to the police. You get pulled over and you'll call in for your license and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So you should just get your license. Like they be like, okay, he got a license, he don't got a license, you know, yada yada, you know, this and that. Hold on one second.
Yeah, register it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, your registration. Hello? All right. You
Let
know
me
what I mean?
know, anybody in the chat, if you think Sufa boxing will end up being good for boxing. Anybody there? Don't be shy. Go ahead.
So now check it, right? And so there's the read your thing, and when you get pulled over, and they can only get your DMV record at a certain time. They can only get your DMV record. Now they can get your DMV record and your criminal record on the same call. This is what I'm saying about when agencies don't talk to each other. See, at the time they didn't talk to each other, and boxing still don't talk to each other. If you got a fighter in WBC and another fighter in WBO, we go wait for 5 years until they fight. You can never put it together because there's so much ins and outs. You know what I mean? You blame it on the fighter, you blame it on promotion, you blame it on the WBC, you blame it. It's too many people to blame. Nobody is taking charge. That's one of the reasons why I understand what Dana White and Turk trying to do to make it one belt. Because you need one boss to run a sport like boxing. We got a bunch of people in here fighting. These are a bunch of fucking maniacs that get in the ring. How you think you're gonna control them like that? You know what I'm saying? They need to be controlled. Seriously, they need to be. It need to be one sanctioning body, and it need to be flat rules. This way here, you won't get 7 people in one camp with steroids. It'll never happen. You get it? It'll never happen.
Yeah.
They can still fight because they'll fight each other. You can just bend the rules when you want to in boxing. You can bend them whenever you choose to. Because you know why? There's no daddy in the house. There's no mommy in the house. Everybody is on their own.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like a commissioner like football or basketball. Or,
nothing.
Or it doesn't have like...
You can't appeal shit. You're going to appeal to the same ones that judged you. It's impossible. It's stupid. It don't make no sense.
Because even an owner of an NBA team or an NFL team or whatever can't do or say or behave any way he wants. There's an ultimate overseer,
Now, you know what's funny? Didn't Tank fight Lamont Roach?
Yeah.
Ain't they both in the PBC?
Yeah.
It's weird that he couldn't appeal. He appealed it to the BBC, right or wrong? It's weird. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. I'm telling you, it's clear as day. You can't even deny this shit. Yo, hold on one second, yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Oh man. I wanted to put some of what Bud Crawford said about the Penguin Sullivan, but I cannot find it. Instead of Bud Crawford, let me put Terence Crawford. Maybe that's it. Is this it? No, this one is stopped. Where is this thing? Yeah, what the hell? Okay, maybe I need to go to Terence Crawford channel for that one. What is this channel? I just saw his thing over in Japan. He went over there, dressed up as a samurai. It was all fucking perfect, bro. Good stuff. I haven't seen the Colombia one, but the Japan one, guys, that was fire, guys. Go ahead and check that out. Isn't that the one? Arriving? No. Okay, it's not on this channel. God damn. I'll find it and put it maybe on the next stream, Champ Bros says, time will tell. Time will tell if it will hurt boxing, but this year I think they're gonna flood the market with fights, 2-3 cards a month to a market that's been dying for consistency. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the one thing that Dana can do, bro, Dana will throw a bunch of shows in there, So for a certain, here's the thing, Ross and everybody else, I think this is great for those type of fighters that are not necessarily getting the activity and the fights that they should be getting. Case in point, Sandor Martin. Case in point, Albert Bell. Case in point, What's the name of this guy? Karen Chukatsian. Case in point. Jesus, what's the name of this guy? I keep forgetting. Those type of fighters would it's Sufa boxing is perfect for that type of fighter, in my opinion. Like Rayo Valenzuela as well. What's the last time we've seen him? Russell? That was a long time ago. Russell is about to fight now, Hiroka, right? And I think he fought already. So yeah, I mean, it's great for. I mean, it's not great if you necessarily if you're a Tyson Fury or if you're an AJ or if you're a Usyk or if you're exactly. Yep. Like if you're the top dude, like a Canelo or where you're a made man. Not necessarily, but a bunch of fighters will benefit a lot from a model like this. I hate to be the asshole that says it, right? But that's the truth, you know. Obviously, they got to deliver, but they already are planning something for February 1st. I mean, we're talking tomorrow. They go first time, okay, tomorrow. And a week after, they're back on track as well. February 1st, what is it? Sunday. Oh, I must have read that wrong. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Champro says, I feel like it's like a PBC type rollout when they was putting on cards every week with fights everywhere. I think it's like a pro box on steroids. Yeah, that's a great analogy, bro. Like a pro box on steroids. Yes, I love that analogy. I like me some pro box. Yeah, why not? I think there's a pro box tomorrow, actually. Oh, you mentioned it. I'll check that out. Exactly. I really appreciate it. 3 cards in 4 weeks. Come on, bro. Like, trust me when I tell you there's a lot of market opportunity for that. And let's not forget, Baldy got the money man behind him or next to him. Okay? Baldy got the money man. So they are going to get all the people that are winning. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Frank Martin, the guy that walks this earth like a god. Charles Martin versus Efe Ajagba. Yes, sir. I saw that. Appreciate it. February 13th. There it is. Appreciate it. What day is that? Yeah, that's a Friday. See now? Yeah. February 13th for sure. But still, bro, it's pretty consistent, man. And yeah, it's I'm about to call it, fellas. I don't know. Anybody got anything else? Let's see. Boxing. Let me watch. I'm gonna watch the Sufa Boxing press conference, and my guy Tim Layton. If you're still there listening, I will watch Piper versus Bret Hart. I already got it in What's Next, and Macho versus Ric Flair. Yeah. I know you said 1 or 2 more. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yo, you watching that bullshit Ryan Garcia?
Listen, I people this.
I'm not paying for that, so I'll tell you right now, I ain't watching it.
If I watched Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I'll probably watch this one.
Nah, I'm not paying. I don't like the zone anyway. I don't give no money.
Yeah, I cannot blame you. I'm about to cancel that shit myself. It's about to expire now on the 26th. Gladly, that's after Murataya and Cruz, at least, you know. But yeah, I'm about to pull the plug on that shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
they got bare knuckle. They got some stuff. I don't complain too much, but it's really not worth the price. It's not. We'll see. I'll get something.
Ain't it strange that everything went down set pay-per-view? That ain't strange to y'all? Cause they know they're about to get out of here. They know streaming is about to just take over all that. Fights ain't gonna cost no money no more. I'm telling you, they're gonna be free on TV. That's why these motherfuckers ain't going down on pay-per-views. They still got $69 and $79. Man, y'all gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
People ain't even going by pay-per-view numbers no more. What are you talking about? People want straight checks. You hear me? They ain't even going by. They don't care about fighting on pay-per-view. You motherfuckers getting $10 million now to fight on Netflix. You tripping? I'm not paying for nothing on pay-per-view. I mean that. I don't. If Crawford is on, I pay-per-view dead with me.
Bro,
that's the last one I pay for. I swear to God.
I didn't even have to pay like the $13 or whatever it was for the Crawford Canelo because I was using my sister's Netflix.
Yeah, I was using my daughter's. I called her. I said, "Yo, come here." I said, "Yo, mama, listen, mama. I'm telling you right now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't be jumping on Netflix or nothing like that from fucking 8 o'clock to 12. Or just leave it alone. Don't be calling me talking about daddy, you on Netflix. Yeah, I'm on Netflix. I'm telling you I'm on Netflix right now. Don't play with me. Yo.
Here, buddy.
I ain't watching. Okay. I said, yeah, don't play with me, mom. I'm telling you, man. Don't get on your phone on Netflix. Don't do nothing.
Let me put it to you this way. You got 364 other days. Let me get this one, okay?
Tell you be right.
Oh, man. Champ Ross says when pay-per-view price is going higher than hookers these days is a
yeah, man. You noticed that it was never
exactly
a sale, a discount, nothing. Pay-per-view was straight bread. They ain't got no discount codes. You can't go in the internet and find a little 5% discount code or nothing for pay-per-view. Nothing. It's straight up $69, $79.
Yeah.
For some BS. Yeah. For some BS. And that's another reason why Tank mad. I'm telling you, yo, if you really think about boxing and look into it and be like, yo, because if you notice before, right? Just change the subject real quick. Before, when remember Tank was the face, and remember what he used to always say? You ain't putting no asses in seats. You ain't got no people watching people. Why I'm gonna fight you? Yo, this is all. Yo, I can make a whole video of Tank, and I'm telling you, it would make so much sense. But I don't feel like getting chased by the Tankamania fans. I don't feel like that. So, but anyway, if you notice that when Tank was like, yo, when Turkey and them had that meeting with all the fighters and thing, this is the first demise of pay-per-view. This is the first, this when pay-per-view know, oh, they coming too hard. Because the fighters can't withstand straight money because their money is based on pay-per-view. So when you start coming in with this straight money, oh yeah, but the problem. They was like, yo, they didn't care if you didn't have no views on people. Some of these people getting 2-3 million ain't never fight on pay-per-view. Am I lying? I'm telling you, it's a fact. It's 100% fact. 100% fact. So it ain't about your pay-per-view views or more. I believe that all this stuff, because Tank is a manufactured champion. No matter what no one tell me, he can be good, you can be all that. You manufactured the homeboy. You get what I'm saying? So when all those doors start closing, you know, you start beating up girls. I don't know. You could have beat up some guys in the ring. I don't know what's your problem, but call me crazy. That's how I see it. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm never gonna change it because that's the way it plays out to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's
Yep. Remember, see, Champ Ross said. Remember, say he had an option. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm telling you, man. Like everything was. I don't know, man.
When they start manufacturing champions, man, I'm telling you, that's when they start manufacturing these dudes, man. Right after Mayweather left, because Mayweather wasn't manufactured. Mayweather, I'll keep trying to explain this.
Not at all.
Mayweather was the originator. You understand what I mean? He was he got the blueprint of the way boxing is following Mayweather right now. His blueprint. This is a fact, though, 100% fact. You can say Mayweather dogged the sport, whatever it is. I'm not a Mayweather fan, but when you look at things, when they say Mayweather passed Canelo the torch, he didn't pass Canelo the torch. Boxing did that. Boxing passed Canelo the torch. That's when it first started manufacturing champions. If you name one, you can't name one before Mayweather because Mayweather bought this thing about money. So you just can't do it. No boxer was manufactured before then. All boxers was type real. You know what I mean? You got to remember Mayweather era. You got Sugar Shane Mosley. You saying these people was manufactured? Cotto. These ain't no manufactured people. Pacquiao. These is all real people trying to get a real position in boxing.
From the bottom, bro.
Huh? Yeah. Right or wrong. It wasn't no manufacturing going on. It could have been a couple of ducking, but that's the sport of boxing. But it wasn't the way we see it now. It wasn't like you got a clear mandatory and a clear champion. Talking about you ain't got no seats and I'm fighting on pay-per-view, so I ain't gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight this cab driver. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, I can't, Aini, I'm telling you, man, I cannot love something for one reason. And then that situation change and you expect me to love you the same way for a different reason. Like that's the same people, like that's crazy. That don't make no sense. That's like a king coming to the thing talking about I love my people because my people work for me, and then they say, I love my people because they people. You can't just do things like it's crazy. Like,
but I also think, but there isn't there like another side to that coin. And listen, okay, so I got a lot of reasons to love Floyd Mayweather and a lot of reasons to not so much. But isn't okay? Here's how I look at this, Hoster, right? Because at the end of the day, he did what was best for him. Right, like that's what he's thinking. He's not. He couldn't care less, and rightfully so. What the rest of them do, right? Like he's doing what works for him. You and I would have done the same thing, bro. Especially knowing the money that would generate. But first of all, self-promoting, and knowing that he could, and all of that, and like he did all of that because it was clearly the best decision, if nothing else, economically for him. Now, in the process, he originated what you're saying that he originated. I cannot deny that, right? That's true. But I just feel like he, for the most part, maybe not later on in his career when he was fighting Robert Guerrero and Berto and an MMA fighter and all of that. But when he started this was when he really started this was right after the Oscar De La Hoya fight. Okay, before that he wasn't that type of guy, right? He started this right after he beat Oscar De La Hoya. That was an official passing of the torch, by the way, Oscar to Floyd. That was the official passing of the torch, right? Because Oscar was the guy, the golden boy before Floyd, right? So he just figured out.
I'll let you finish talking.
Oh no, he just capitalized on an opportunity that he saw at the end of the day, or no.
See, what I'm saying is this: is that's what in retrospect, if you talk about it today, people can make it seem that way, but we know we was here. We know that wasn't the play. We know that for a fact. Oscar wasn't passing him no torch. That wasn't about that. This is a plan that Floyd made. Floyd himself with 50 Cent. We got to remember this. This is a plan that they made. This is a plan, and I'm telling you how boxing is cultural, political sport. Because if you remember, this is the time when people was losing their houses and all this. This is a play. This is a real play, like a real plan. 50 and Floyd sat on interviews and said this. They was making money Mayweather in a crisis. This is why people had mixed feelings. They was mad because he kept showing so much money when people was losing their houses and stuff. You got to remember this. This is a play. This is a real play. So this is
he made people hate him. He made people hate him.
He was the blueprint of this. You see, this was all right. Put it this way. You know how sometimes you the father, right? And you just go to work, come home, you love your wife, take care of your kid. You do this because what you are, but it reflects on your kid. Do you get what I'm saying? So what Floyd did, people caught the reflection of it, and in their mind, they thinking, oh, I can do this. But it changed the whole sport of boxing because it all became about money. It all became about money to the point where they're giving out flat dollars now. But you ain't gotta have no PBC record. You ain't gotta be no big star. You don't have to be a big star. If you want to fight this dude, let's go. Here go the money. That's what boxing is today. That's why every boxer you talk to today, even though Bernard Hopkins and all them said it before because it was about the money, because they wasn't getting the money what they supposed to get. See, that was real thing. You know what I mean? Today, you can have a boxer in the ring that don't even supposed to be in there getting $10 million and getting $10 million. Facts. 100% today, 100%. Just because they want to get Canelo in there for 4 fights. They'll throw him in there with some cab drops like Skull, champion, nobody know him, until you fight Canelo. Why did they talk that way today? They didn't talk that way before because you knew who Frazier was. You knew who Ali was. You know what I mean? When they fought each other. One of them didn't big the other one up. That's today's boxing. That's why Tank could be in the ring with some nobodies. And to today, you'll say, oh, well, he fought Ryan Garcia, fought Tank and lost. That's why losing is winning today. Losing is recognized as a win today. It's not recognized as a loss no more.
It certainly seems that way for damn sure. More than ever before.
Yeah. Today losing is more about who you lost to opposed to you just losing the fight. Because if you lost to a good fighter, they don't consider that a bad loss. That's like a win to them. Blanca had a parade on this same topic. He had a parade.
Don't
for
get me started. Don't get me started.
Yo,
With that
for real, I'm not
Please.
tripping, man. Yo, this is wild.
I know you're not tripping.
He had a parade for a loss. But I don't blame Blanca. I blame everybody that attended the parade. True story. That's why I blame everybody that attended that parade for a loss.
Listen. If he was shot a couple of G's my way, I would have attended too. I don't give a shit. I'm mad at him.
Man, I wish I would go celebrate.
You got your ass whooped, and you know it.
I can't do that. What am I shake your hand and say what? If that was the case,
I ain't shaking his damn hand. I just said I was attending the parade. Let's pump.
No, I'm just saying, me opposing me and spending the money to go see Belanga, I would have caught me playing in Mexico and went and seen the winner. I'd have caught it would have been the same money. I'm gonna shake my hand to a winner. Heck, I'm I caught playing over here to come shake my hand with you, man, because you beat Belanga. Cool. He got a parade going on there right now. I'd rather spend my little $500 to come to Mexico, see you, eat some good food, and get head back. You know what I mean? With a good spirit. Because I'm not going to see a loser at a parade. Get the hell out of here. I can run into you in the supermarket and talk to you, but I'm not going to the parade for a loss. That's crazy.
I don't give a damn. I'll be there for like 5 minutes and I'll prance out of there with a couple.
I don't want to see none of the festivities. This is a no. I don't want to see none of this. I don't want to see any of this. I'm losing money coming to see a loser. That don't make no sense.
That's for damn sure, bro. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
I'm spending money to go see a loser. Ain't that something? Now, when I tell my son that, right, and my son in there told Daddy, yeah, because I'm always watching boxing, and he had a little kid eye, and he's like, yeah, where you going, Dad? I'll be back tomorrow, man. Where you going? I'm going to Belanga Parade. He be like, yo, Dad, but he lost. I know, but I'm going anyway. Hey, yo, he lost, and he wasn't even going for him. You heard me? And you went to the parade? That don't even make no sense. Nah,
bro, let's talk about something else because I'm about to really fucking go off, bro. That's one of the most. Oh my goodness. No. Let me think.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, there's people in boxing today, man. Ryan Garcia. I don't see his place in boxing at all, y'all. I'm for real. Y'all can call me crazy. Jake Paul, I don't see his place in boxing at all. You get what I'm saying? I see Belanga.
As a promoter, yes.
I don't see his place in boxing at all. That's just me. Because as a boxer, you came here with fake fights. What are you going to think you're going to do as a promoter?
Nah, he's as a promoter, I think he's been doing very well, personally. Way more than I thought he would, to be honest. I thought he was, honestly, bro, at first, let me just be straight up with you. At first, I thought he was going to put on some stupid-ass misfit type shit full of influencers and shit like that. Bro, he has some real fights in his undercards, bro, whether we like it or not. I mean, I've enjoyed several of his undercards, not the main event, because it's usually him against somebody that agreed not to hit him, right? But but other than that, his events hasn't been bad at all, bro.
No, because he in there boxing. I mean, listen, bullshit people gonna be bullshit people. Period. So when you in the ring,
no, but he wasn't boxing on that event that he put up on that doctor one. You remember the one that was Friday and Saturday that had.
Always remember.
Abbas. Remember, Abbas beat the shit out of.
Yeah, no, I remember, but remember, it's always a play though. It's a play. It's always a play because that's the play when you start boxing. You get in there, you start boxing, and you got some good boxers in there. My thing is, I want to see when you don't box and see if you do that as a promoter. You're a good promoter. I give you that, 100% good promoter. But I know it's gonna be bullshit once you become a full promoter, because that's just the what you call it. That's the basics of promoting. They just bullshit artists. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you're a good promoter, but I mean, it's just different, man. So you can't put your finger on it because, like I told you in boxing, it comes from so many places. Like Jake Paul, I can say Jake Paul is bad for boxing. Somebody gonna say, he's good for boxing. You know why? Because the boxers that they didn't get recognized, they got recognized on his card, and then he got a lot of fans and all that. So how can you beef with that? You can't say, nah, fuck that. You get what I'm saying? You can't beef with it because you caught in the game. It is what it is. And boxing is the only thing. You got a lot. You remember Milli Vanilli? Remember them?
I think so. Yeah.
Remember the singer group Milli Vanilli back in the 90s where they got all the Academy Awards or the Oscars and all that? You remember that? I mean, not the Oscars, the American Music Awards and all that.
Yeah.
I forgot the song, but you remember they was lip singing? Remember you heard of that? They was lip singing. They never sung. I'm talking about they had shows all over the world. They had awards, like for real. And they was lip singing. This back in the 90s. So you can't tell me you can't do no shit with all this technology today. I don't believe none of that. I'd be like, yeah, okay. You ever seen an AI video get 1 million views and it's AI generated up there? And then
you just write shit and AI does everything else for you.
No, I'm talking about the AI generated videos when you see the lions fighting a little cat or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the views though. The views is being like at 1 million. You can put up a real view of a dog eating a cat and you might get 4 views. For real. That's the daytime.
Yeah.
That's the daytime. So you can't, it's too much BS, man. I swear to God, B. That's why I say I only go by what's in the ring. When you get in the ring, we're going to see what's up.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to see what's up when you get in the ring because that's going to prove everything you did out the ring. If you think I'm lying, listen to Keyshawn and listen to what they got going on now. And then you're going to start understanding, people hold things into people whistleblow. Keyshawn sat there and you said, this and that about Bomac. Then Crawford them said, nah, that wasn't the case. You see Bernie the boxer, like, nah, I didn't even know he drank. And I'm in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the camp. I didn't even know the dude don't drink. Like, I didn't even know the dude drink. So
he said he was on weight the week before.
This is what I'm saying. But so that was BS. The whole, shenanigan, everything people said, all that was bogus. Because I remember me telling Doc, I'm like, yo, this shit gonna turn on Bomac because he's the trainer. The same way we talk about Reynoso, and you got 7 motherfuckers in here popping steroids, and you don't know none of that. And none of that. 7 of your main fighters, and ironically, 7 of the ones that we know because they fight on TV. Only one they know is you. Vada knew, but you didn't know none of them. Okay, that's like your kid. You raise your kid tiny, and steroids, and you don't know that he's acting different. You just don't know. That's crazy.
In other words, you're playing stupid and you're insulting my intelligence. In other words.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you are. You're insulting my intelligence like I'm a fool, man. SWAT should have bust your camp. They should have went in there and locked all y'all. But ironically, nobody got locked up. Ironically, out of those 7 fighters, 3 of them was fighting for titles. To the day. Yes, sir. Today. Unless I'm crazy, I could be bugging out. They could say, you tripping, you don't know what you're talking about. No. Listen, what my man told me yesterday? Listen to this. I asked him a question about LeBron, right? I said, how you feel about LeBron? He's like, yo, man, LeBron, man, that's the guy, man. He got 4 championships. He went to 3 different teams. He got a chip. You know what I mean? Boo, 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 boo. They said all that stuff. So I was like, all right, I let him talk about 15 minutes. So he said, yo, how you feel? I said, well, I really don't want to tell you how I feel based on what you said. I know where this going to go. So I really don't want to explain myself how I feel based on what you said, because I don't agree with not one word of what you said.
He made the mistake of asking Oster how he feels about LeBron. Oh, my goodness.
So I'm like, yo, you could tell me. I'm like, no, J.A., because it's going to go wrong, man, because hey, Ani, listen, you got somebody that you know from day one, like your real day one, like 12 years old, you know what I mean? I've been running around.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you ever had one of those friends that just wasn't in the sports? You in the sports. He used to come with you to the basketball. You never even see him take the ball and shoot a jump shot. You know why everybody ain't doing nothing? Like, but this is my man for like 40 years. He's talking to me about sports. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? This is crazy. He's like, yo, LeBron is a man, this and that. And I'm like, you a Jordan era baby. You talking about LeBron? And so, anyway, he was like, yo, old man, I ain't, because I started talking, and he's like, yo, man, you be getting too deep into it, man. I ain't that deep into it, such and that. You be taking that shit personal. I said, no, slow down. No, what I do is my education. I take that personal. When people like you be trying to tell me the shit you just said, I take it personal because you got to think I'm a damn fool to sit here and listen to you with that. That tight. Your irony. I said that's what I take more. I take my integrity, man.
And this is not somebody. This is not somebody like that's like 20 years old or something, right? This is somebody
he's
that
older than me. He like 2 years.
Oh
He's 2 years
shit!
older than me, and so I'm like, yo, you is wilding right now.
Yeah,
Like
that makes it. That makes it. I don't even want to say the word because that's your boy. Go ahead.
you can say that word, but that's I said. I probably said it to him, my motherfucking self. I said you damn near halfway crazy. Like what the hell is you talking? And you not even a sport dude. If me and you, like if you was a sport dude, I know you. You know how you know somebody. That's why I tell you, people be trying to tell you things that you know. You be like, yo, what the fuck? I always reflect. I always go back to the tank knee because that's a classic. That's a classic for people to even deny that. That's a classic. But with LeBron, I don't even compare him to MJ because that's kind of a waste of breath. I need that breath in case I get an accident bullet somewhere in the street and I need me a little breath to call the police or something to save me or call an ambulance. You know what I mean? I don't like to waste my breath with that shit because that's just a non-brainer.
Yeah.
But yo, I swear to God, he is so bad. Yo, he ain't called me all day. This is my number one dude. He called me today. Like, yo, what up? I'm like, what up? I'm gonna ask him how you feel about LeBron. No, but listen, you know what I did? I sent them a confirmation of LeBron flops.
That shit must have lasted like 1 hour.
I swear 3 minutes, this motherfucker just flopping all day. Yo. Yeah, I know he like, yo, this is a motherfucker always a piece of shit. I said, yeah. Yeah, that's my guy, though. That's my guy.
That's how you know they don't follow anything. They just go by what they heard. They probably listening to too much Nick Wright. That's the problem. They're listening to way too much Nick Wright and the likes. And
I told you. What I told you before, not Nick Wright. Nick Wright is he's just a clown. There ain't nobody listening to him.
Yeah.
He probably listen to himself. I told you LeBron is probably, I swear to God, y'all think I'm lying. I couldn't even put him top 30. I swear, I don't care about none of that stat shit because all that is made up. Like, I'm not with that made up stuff. You know what I mean? I'm really not with that. Because when I came up in sports, like when you came up in sports, it was real. The dude that can run faster than you on the block, you really tried to beat him every day. You wasn't playing. You really tried to beat him. You know what I mean? Like if you better,
you can manufacture a basketball star today the way you could never do that before. What I mean by that is the real problem with basketball, bro, and you're talking to a man that followed basketball religiously for a very long time. Absolutely like that would. Bro, basketball has always been a street sport, bro. You go to the park, you make your bones, then you join one of those small teams, you become a big star, and maybe you join big college and so on and so forth, right? That was Bird, that was Magic, that was MJ, that was you name it. AI, you name it, right? That blueprint right there. Before, you can find footage of every single one of those dudes in the park just torching people.
Yeah. You know? And you know what's a funny thing? The only sport that's out here that was more of a street sport than basketball based on culture was soccer. Soccer is under you play in the street like basketball. You can play basketball anywhere. You'll rip the bottom of a milk container. I mean a milk
brother,
milk.
I have been in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. Brother, when I tell you, you can see a fucking, how do you say in English, where they score the goal, that thing with the net? How do you say that in English?
Oh, the field goal?
No, in soccer.
They call it a goal. They call it a net, the goal.
The goal? Okay. So when I tell you that you can see a pair of goals, sometimes not even grass, bro, sand, like a real street type shit, bro. In every single street corner, I swear to God, bro, that's not an exaggeration.
I bet.
I'm telling you. Like, it was unbelievable. Well, Buenos Aires to this day is the city that got the most soccer stadiums in the world, bro. Like, Nah, it's trust me. But yeah, I mean that was the thing. That was part of the appeal of basketball, bro. The fact that you can see with your own eyes, what this guy was. And Sean Kemp is an unbelievable example too, because I don't even think he came from the NCAA. But I'm not sure. I have to look that up.
Well,
But,
Sean Kemp came from, like, I think Sean Kemp did come from high school.
right.
If I'm correct, I think he did.
Oh, okay. But I don't think he went to the NCAA, nevertheless, because I would have heard about it by now, I think, or maybe
I
Champ
don't,
Russ.
think, I don't think Kemp came from college. I don't remember him in college. That was a good point. Yeah, I think Kemp was one of the ones that came from, yep. I think Kemp, because I don't remember him what college was Kemp in?
There it is. Champ Ross said it. Sean Kemp came from JC Junior College.
Junior college. Okay, junior college. Okay. I know it wasn't no D1. All right. Junior college is not even on the map. They be like, yo. But the funny thing about it is that, like, I'm telling you, man, and I'm not saying this because it's like I don't know LeBron not to like LeBron. I just never liked LeBron game because I'm a real that was my first sport. That's my sport. I love boxing. I never got in the ring. I told you that. I never put on the shorts. None of that shit. Because I respect boxing. I know I ain't the guy for boxing. Facts. 100% fact. You hit me in that stomach, I still feel the stomach shot from Frazier to Ali. I still feel that shit from Foreman when he hit Ali in the stomach. There's no world you took that. It's impossible. You know what I mean? But when it comes to basketball, I get real passionate. That's why LeBron, I'm talking about, irony, I'm not lying. I'm talking about they talking about it from high school. I never seen him play in high school, right? I never seen him play because you got to understand, I came up under Jordan and Kobe. I mean, some real killers, Mitch Richmond, Drexler, like some real shit going on, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, who is this dude, you know what I mean, that's coming up that nobody knows, you know what I mean? That nobody knows. Now, Kobe showed us who he was when he came in. And people forget this. When LeBron first came in, I knew it. I said, this is not the guy. Remember how scared LeBron was? Remember he never used to shoot the last shot? None of that. I said, oh, this dude is not the guy he made up. They thought I was crazy. I said, okay, y'all gonna see. This dude is not the guy. LeBron can't dribble. I done came from street ball. LeBron can't dribble. He ain't got no moves. None of that. He's just a big dude. I don't know. I really think that they put, this is my thing with LeBron. I think that the NBA, when I say the NBA, people think I be talking about the players. No, I'm talking about the NBA Association. Remember they gave LeBron that $107 million contract before he touched a wood floor in the NBA. When they started that chosen one shit, like for real.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there like, because Kobe is in the league, I'm bugging. I'm like, yo, what the hell is really going on? And so you come up with a LeBron dude, and people talk about, that's why I don't care about the stats. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna tell you something, but how I really feel when it comes to forget Kobe and them. Let's go in today's time, right? LeBron took Carmelo, Rookie of the Year, and LeBron took all the shine. LeBron has all the shine that KD actually worked for. Facts, 100%. If they'd let the NBA be with talent, like they used to do it with talent, KD's name would be like LeBron's. Flat out. It's a fact, though. And I'm not saying KD is like Jordan, but he's most definitely a scoring machine.
Well, LeBron can never touch him from the perimeter. That's for damn sure.
You can't.
Defensively, I would say KD is better one-on-one defensively. LeBron is probably a better all-around defender as far as steals and blocks and stuff like that. Maybe LeBron's a little bit better, but as far as locking your ass down, KD is better.
The reason why I don't get LeBron champion there cooking right now. I'm telling you, he is there cooking. Oh, you that he in there cooking. You know what I mean? You gotta repeat the messages because this is your channel. You know what I mean? But he in there cooking. I tell you that. Sure. You know what I mean? He in there cooking for real. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. People act like, yo, And they be trying to make you forget this. I'm like, no, he was never that guy. No matter what nobody say, no matter, yeah, you might have had some good games, and nah, man, nah. For people that's 25, 30 and under, I understand why you feel the way you feel. There's literally some people like that never seen Jordan play, not even on the highlights. That's why when these young dudes be seeing these highlights and be like, yo, whoa, hold up. What y'all talking about? Nah, you tripping. For real.
Who's tripping?
No, I'm just saying when you ain't never see the young dudes, the YNs, when they push up on YouTube, LeBron fans LeBron fans that flip. And you'll be like, yo. You'll be seeing them because a lot of them is crazy because a lot of them never seen Jordan play. Even on highlights, because they came up in LeBron era. You got to remember, if they 30 years old, they had to be at least 8 to 10, unless you're a special dude at 6, to really be into basketball. So all you heard was LeBron. You never really heard Jordan. And that's funny for us to believe because we know Jordan's international. So it's weird to us when we ask somebody, you never seen Jordan play? It's weird when I have a conversation about LeBron, I be like, you never seen Jordan play? They be like, yo, no, LeBron is the GOAT. And you be obligated to be like, okay, let me teach you real quick. I got to take some time out and just show you something real quick because you tripping right now. I mean, that's like you walking around thinking, using drugs and selling drugs and shooting at cops is the way of life. I got to talk to you, homeboy, because I don't need you to do it. You about to die right now. Let me give you a little, I can spare some time for you because the way you think, no, bro, we can't do that. We losing too many people. Let me talk to you for a minute. But that's how it sounded to me because you're a champion. Yeah, don't do coughing on like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, the LeBron's not even close. I swear to God, I got him in like just because they pumped him up. I don't even like to rate LeBron. When I see him play, I be like, yo, this is wow. Like this dude can't even dribble. Like it's crazy. But the power of the media is better than anything, man. I swear to God, man. The power of the media, man, boy. Basketball is like the record industry right now. They making people that not even sing, making them giving them Academy Awards and Oscars for singing and all type of weird shit. You know what I mean? So, nah, we ain't doing that. If LeBron, they talking about can Jordan play in this league? Can you imagine LeBron playing in Jordan time with the flopping he doing? Yo, they would have beat LeBron ass. Oakley, one of them would have punched LeBron in the face by now. I swear to God, they would have really punched him in the face. Like you wouldn't have been playing with us.
Oh yeah, he would, bro. Charles Oakley, probably the toughest dude I've ever seen on a basketball court, and that's saying a whole hell of a fucking lot. Okay.
Yo, it was so real.
He would give LeBron nightmares, bro.
What? It was so real. It was so real back then. Is that
bro? LeBron wouldn't even play. He would sit that shit out, bro. He was like, "I'm sitting one out. I got a sore, but I'm not gonna say that. I got a sore or whatever."
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. He wouldn't have been lying though. He wouldn't have been lying then. He lying now. He wouldn't have been lying then though. When they'd have seen you flopping like that, they'd be like, "Yo, oh for real? Oh, I got a trick for you, kid. Watch this one here, boy. You're going to really be out for 3 games. Because remember, Oakley and Jordan is tighter than damn near anybody in the NBA. They damn near business partners.
Yes, sir.
Jordan's second number 1 buddy is Barkley. But you would never see that shit on the court. You would think they hate each other on the court. That's how real it was. You would think these two motherfuckers hated each other on the court. They'd be arguing. Remember Shaq and them, what we say, Shaq and Jordan, whatever. They be calling each other mamas and all that. You don't see that shit today. Remember, they be calling yo, what's going on? Yo, listen, man, you better stop on this court. Because they mamas be at the game. Remember, this was a real thing, man. This is a real thing, man. Today, that's why I say all that money that LeBron got and all them, they can't have no internet in their house. They probably ain't got enough money for the internet. So I don't know what's going on because there's no way in the world they can't see what be going on and be talking. How do you think Savannah be looking at thing? Yeah, facts. You see him? Yeah, good luck. Yo, but how you think Savannah, when LeBron come in the house, how you think she look at him for real, for real? How you think she like look at him like? No, I'm just serious though, like for real, for real. That's like if you had a wife, right? And she's out there, you know what I mean, working in the news, whatever it is, like the news lady, and then you start seeing on the internet all day she fucked everybody on the set. Like how you feel in the house when she walk out? Because you looking at the shit all day long. Yo, it got to be crazy, man. I'm telling you, you talking about somebody that don't care. There's no way in the world. LeBron is the only one that defeated the internet. The only person in the world that I know that defeated the internet. No matter what you say about him, he beat the internet. Facts, 100% facts. Unless I'm lying, because anybody else got talked about on the internet got destroyed. LeBron is the only person I know that is fighting the internet. In a good fight too. Unless I'm lying. I don't even think Jordan could have did this in this time and this scrutiny. You crazy? They'd have destroyed Jordan by now. They would have destroyed Jordan by now. You know why? Because he actually gambled, smoked cigars. They would have. You know how bad that made that. What you think? I ain't in today's time. Jordan just smoking cigars, playing poker all night, being in Vegas, gambling, and coming scoring 63. None of that shit would have meant nothing in today's time. Promise you, none of that. Unless I'm crazy. They would have found a home.
I'll tell you this. I appreciated like the first decade of LeBron's career. Like the first decade before he became Nike's flagship officially. The first decade of his career, I always tell people this, like LeBron, when he's in Cleveland, bro, I'm Team LeBron. When he's out of Cleveland, was in Miami, when he's in the fucking Lakers, he's dead to me. But the first decade of his career was pretty nice, bro. I'm telling you.
I wish I would. I ain't.
He wasn't flopping. He wasn't flopping like that. He wasn't like I think it's important to like maybe understand the different stages of his career. Because he wasn't doing all that BS at first, bro. Trust me on that, bro. When he beat, bro, people forget when he beat the Detroit Pistons. That right after they spanked the Lakers' ass, right? They spanked the Lakers' ass, right? When I'm talking about Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, and the Wallaces, right? But you remember that team, right? You remember that team, right? You remember that team, the Fear the Fro team, right? Larry Brown, the coach. That team spanked the Lakers' ass in the finals, and he beat that team with nobody next to him in the Eastern Conference Finals. And he got his ass kicked by this person in the finals. It is what it is. But that win right there, bro, that's come on, bro. Not to mention beating the fucking Warriors. My goodness, get the hell out of here. Like those two, if nothing else, I tip my hat off to that boy, man. Seriously.
Nope.
I love it. You gotta love Buster, man.
No, because that shit is bullshit. Because first of all, you manufacture. So now I know that what you said is 100% correct because this is when you first came in the league. This is when people had to see what it is. So you wasn't flopping, you wasn't doing none of that. See, you started that shit when the failure of the success of I'm talking about the success from the investment for what they put in you. The NBA already knew. Why did they start changing rules for you? Because they knew they fucked up. They like, yo, okay, nah. I mean, listen, the NBA is a different level. Now you can be. I seen all-stars in college. I seen it. You get what I'm saying? I seen them in college being number one pick and this and that and do nothing in the NBA. We can start calling names out if you want to. I can name you about 3-4 first round draft picks that done nothing in the NBA. I'm talking about absolutely.
So can I. Kwame Brown, Michael Olowokandi, Andrea Bargnani, Blake Griffin. Those are Blake Griffin made a few All-Star teams.
And the thing about
Anthony Bennett. There are your four right there in 1 minute.
Now flops when you based on rings. And it's another flop when you based on how they carried the team, the impact they made for the team. I don't consider those as flops. You know what I mean? So like certain people is a flop, like Kwame Brown. You didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? But you still was good, but you just didn't do nothing because it's a different level when it comes to the NBA. We talk about professional motherfuckers running around, working out, getting paid now. It's a different ball game. You get what I'm saying? It's a different ball game when you over here, you trying to get this money from college. You trying to get this money. You trying to get to the NBA. You don't got to try no more to get to the NBA. Look at the actual NBA and think you have to try to get in here. Look at the players. And if you ask somebody in today's time, they could play that a lot, because there's no defense. So you can actually do all that dribbling shit, running around people, walking, traveling, moving off the pivot field. You can do all that today. You couldn't do none of that shit before. So you can't tell somebody that was raised on the real game and think they're supposed to just change their perspective.
Yeah, but that wasn't at first like that, because you got to remember LeBron came in 03. So when I tell you the first decade, that's still the golden age of the NBA. That's still a watchable NBA. That's
And this
still,
is
it may not be the 90s. It may not be the 90s. You couldn't beat the hell out of everybody, okay? Maybe not, but it was still, bro, the real
No, it was.
deal,
I'm not knocking that. But if you remember, if you go back to those ages, we got to really go back and really see. Don't go by you going on now like, yo, he was, considered. People put things in people's head where you start thinking that, oh shit, I'm comparing to him. Like you compared to Jordan and skipped over Kobe. We talking about you compared to, I don't even know why you compared to Jordan, because I don't even know why. But anyway,
I never did that. I never did that. People do
I'm
that.
talking about the people.
Oh, okay.
The people. All right, you ever ran up on somebody and you were selling something? Like, and you said, okay, I'm gonna get like 250, 300, because I know you're gonna drew me down. So I'm gonna say 500. Yo, what you want for that? I want 500 for it. Yo, come on, man. I ain't man. Let me give you 300, man. And you be like, yo, bet. That's what you really wanted. This is what's going on.
Right.
So you go in and you talk about Jordan, and so you automatically better than everybody under the Jordan, because everybody knows Jordan is the GOAT. This is a play, man. And you with that
personally, you ain't got to worry about me. I know you're talking about me. You made that clear, obviously. I appreciate it. But I'm just saying, from my perspective, bro, you ain't never got to worry about me putting LeBron over MJ, because that ain't fucking happening. And it's not gonna ever happen. I don't give a damn if he plays for 10 more years. I couldn't care less.
LeBron over MJ, Kobe, Tim, and I ain't even going by rings. I'm just going by actual. That's just why LeBron is like in my top.
I don't need the rings argument to spank LeBron's ass against MJ or Kobe. I don't.
I'm just talking about basketball. I don't care about the accomplishments. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the ball in your hand and you dribbling the ball, just basketball skills. You not even in my top 75. Because you do not have basketball skills. I don't care if you had basketball skills, people will be arguing about that right now. Yo, LeBron, they argue about you over LeBron. You like a psychic. They say the most basic things that it goes on with everybody. Oh, you got a little bit of trauma in your life, right? Yeah, who the fuck don't got trauma in their life? You know what I mean? That's like going to the doctor about your back. Who the fuck don't sit right? And who don't? Who can go to the doctor right now and say I've been sitting perfect my whole life? No. It's just things that's it's just normal. And that's what you say about Braun. It's just things that you can't argue with until he break a record. And then you add that on the rest of the bullshit you're talking about. This is what's really going on with LeBron. I swear, man, when you look at it and be like, let me go back and look at these 10 years. Let me look at the people who's in the league, the way the league was. Let's look at some interviews when they was running these interviews when LeBron didn't come in the league. And you made the All-Star team, you had to do the Rookie of the Year. How would that look? They gave you $107 million and you come from high school. That wasn't Kobe's thing. Kobe decided to leave. He was like, yo, I'm going to the NBA. Kobe came off the bench. This is not.
But people forget Kobe spent some time in Italy too. Like Kobe developed his game also in Europe. Like he exactly.
Yeah, what number Kobe came in? What do you got drafted? 15 or 13, something like that?
It's pretty close. It might have been like number. I think it was 15. Yeah, I think it was 15.
Somewhere around there, because I know he got switched and got on the LA. He got switched, and that's why Jerry West knew he could make this trade, because he wasn't the number 1 draft pick. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Kobe wasn't. They thought Kobe was going to college. He wasn't like, LeBron. They picked this dude. They picked the dude for his size. I'm telling you, Adam Silver, and Adam Silver, God, what's his director name? Tatum. Believe it or not, I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. Believe it or not, but I can't think right now. Hold on, I'm tripping. Cherise. Oh fuck. Anyway, Tatum, Mark. Okay, there we go. Mark, and Lisa. Okay, cool. Mark and Lisa. Okay. I ain't you there.